Boah. Hello. Welcome in. Anybody coming in? Anyone lurking, watching in the future, etc. 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 Welcome once again to Crab Channel, where I am your crab, and I am in pain. I burned my mouth pretty badly the other day on some udon soup and karage, and does anybody else do that thing where it's like your tongue is burned and it's healing and like some of the taste buds are kind of messed up, and so you chew them off and you just make things worse? Because I've been doing that for like a day, and so my tongue, it hurt because I am an animal and cannot control myself. So if I sound weird at any point, it's probably just because that tongue, this music is loud here. What the heck? ESO is not messing around now. They're getting ready for this new expansion. They're in the Jubilee right now. Anniversary of the game. It's that time. So I should probably move over to the game screen. I should also probably log into the actual game instead of sitting here in the loading screen in the character select. We are finally moving into the final bit of expansion until June when Necron comes out. We are going to High Isle. We're going to do the prologue first, but island adventure, which means it continues. The week of moistness continues. So let me make sure that, there we go, things are good, and then I can do this. I have my sword. It is shiny and sparkly, and the sparkles don't actually move, which means I have a sparkle just in my face all the time. I can chew on this one. It's like a cookie, except made out of light, and is very sharp. And I probably shouldn't stick my face in it, but I will anyway, because I cannot be stopped. Oh, I have more things. I should put these in. We're going to take a moment. We're going to put these in. That's maxed. Oh dear. I can choose things now. What do we want? Cost of way shrine usage. You know what? I feel like that's going to be, that's going to come in handy. Because I do teleport about a bit in this. Put these on here. I got 1 point over here to put something in. Oh yeah. 47, 48. Done. Decisions made. The reason that we're starting here, normally I like hit the prologue quest and get things begun. The reason that I didn't do that this time, the reason that we're still in the same place that we were, even though the party's over and everybody's gone, is because Evely's speech ideas are here. And I took a look at them before I went and cleaned my inventory, and I realized I need to go over these on stream. I need this to be recorded. I need you all to see them. Speech notes. Potential names to call Mehrunes Dagon. Ruddy Arsed Coward. Good. Many-Armed Meanie. Positive. Daedric Prince of Being Defeated. Perfection. Big Cracked Acorn. She's such an elf. Dagon the Defeated. That's okay. Cranky Overgrown Mud Crab. Perfection Part 2. Sir Stomps-a-Lot. Daedric Prince of Shouting. The kilt is not enough from down here. Huge ugly scamp. Talking points. The intense battle. Talk about the explosions, the arrows, the fire. Make sure to mention everyone by name. No, that might take too long. Too many names. We overcame the odds. We kicked Mehrunes Dagon in his ugly face. It's good. Keep that. Investigator Vale. Remember, don't talk for too long. Nobody likes a long-winded archer. Smile, but not too much. Too much smiling's creepy. Don't insult any Daedra. Maybe don't bring up Nyrinth unless she comes. Then maybe don't bring up the power of the emissions. But I love the kilt is not enough from down here. That's probably the best name. That is my favorite. Okay. So we do have... That's not what I want. This is what I want. In the Crown Store, in the quest starters, prologue. Ascending Doubt. This is the prologue quest for High Isle. We're in. It begins. Jacquard. I received a letter from Lady Arabelle DeVoe asking me to meet her agent Jacquard in Eldenroot Wayrest or Mournhold, depending on my allegiance. She wants me to assist him in a matter of great importance to all the alliances. I should see if I can find Lady Arabelle's agent Jacquard in my capital city. So I need to go to Mournhold. Whemst is Mournhold? It's here? It's here. Look at that. I know exactly where I'm going. Right from the start, that never happens. We'll find Jacquard, and we will get started on our island adventure, where there shall be water, and there shall be moistness. Can't stop using this new toy. I plan on keeping this around after this week, too. It's just going to be a thing that I do now, because I am a child. It should be fine. Should be fine. Now, Jacquard, he shows up in... If you're in the Covenant to start with, he shows up, like, right away in that storyline. Like, he's in the starting area of that. So, I know Jacquard. I've met Jacquard. Maybe not on this character, but I remember him. Oh, goodness. Lag? No, it's just during loading screen. I have another drink. Oh, the other thing. You know how I mentioned I'm chewing my own tongue off? Well, I had the remnants of that seafood soup today. And also the remnants of some calamari that I got the other day. And the calamari came with some lemon to squeeze on it. And I don't just squeeze lemon on the fish and then call it a day and throw out the lemon. No. I eat the lemon that is left over after the squeezing. Which, when you've messed up your tongue quite a bit, hurts like fire. I don't recommend. That's what I've been up to today. Hurting my own mouth. Jacquard. I don't know if I've met you in this form, but I know who you are.
Hey there, good looking. Are you the one Lady Arabelle promised to send me? I could use the help. I'm neck deep in a secret mission that involves a beautiful missing woman.
It's Deep Blue!
A mystery straight out of an Investigator Vale novel.
Why does everyone talk about Investigator Vale? When did this happen? When did this happen that every single NPC knows of Investigator Vale? When... Has this always been happening and I just didn't realize? Tell me about the secret mission.
Ah, that part comes later. The darling Valesia has disappeared. So, that takes precedence. I was hired by Lady Arabelle to pick up some medallions from Valesia. But when I got to her workshop, I found the place ransacked, and she was gone.
I also have the last of my beer right now, so I feel like I might burp. And I'm going to try not to do it on stream, but I make no guarantees. Any idea where we should look for Valesia?
People in my line of work tend to acquire various contacts. I put the word out and finally got one of mine to bite. I'm off to meet up with Taraska now. So, Want to help me find Valesia and talk to my contact? You'll be paid, naturally.
I will do the thing for money.
Here's the location where my contact Haraska wants to meet. I hired a wagon to take us there. Hope you don't mind being in close quarters for a bit, my good-looking friend. Hop in, and we'll be on our way.
He likes Argonians. I'm Argonian. It's the closest thing to crab this game has. Tell me about the medallions.
Valesia crafted them from a master medallion. Lady Arabelle says they're crucial to the success of our mission, but I stopped listening when I realized they weren't worth any gold. They're invitations of some sort, but she didn't tell me what for.
How do they work?
Not really. My first job for Lady Arabelle was to track down the master medallion, the template used to make the others. I don't know the finer details, or care to. I was supposed to get the medallions from Valesia, but they were missing too.
So why not just send, regular invitations? Just, write it on a piece of paper.
I asked the same thing. Lady Arabelle said, and I quote, "Don't be foolish, dear."
Ugh.
She really knows how to wound with her words. It has something to do with Valesia's enchantments. They permit the wearers to enter a protected location.
Okay, tell me about Valesia then.
Valesia's a gorgeous young wizard making a name for herself in the Mages Guild. I've only met her twice, but she's wild for me. She probably stays up every night dreaming of this handsome face.
Is she?
I have that effect on people,
Is she, or are you maybe making this all up? You've only met her twice?
Exactly. First at one of those stuffy Society of the Steadfast events that Lady Arabelle forced me to attend. And then I saw her again after I recovered the Master Medallion and delivered it to her workshop. All that matters is that we find her.
And she's crazy about you. I think it's the other way around, my boy. What's the Society of the Steadfast?
Some philanthropic organization that Lady Arabelle works for. They provide aid to those displaced or wounded by the ongoing war in Cyrodiil, among other charitable works. Now, can we go find Valesia, please?
Okay. I wanted the lore. I wanted to know what I was going into. Let's go. I also switched over to medium armor, since my heavy armor took so many hits last time. And also because heavy armor is maxed out level-wise. Let's switch over to medium. So my kit might look a slight bit different. Maybe the game will end up being a bit harder because I'll have less protection. Or maybe it'll continue to just be Elder Scrolls.
Daraska, you're looking well, you old cat.
Save it, Jakarn.
You haven't changed a bit. Friend, go ahead and speak with him.
Not even gonna introduce me. Cool, thanks, Jakarn.
Jakarn was wise to bring another. He will surely use you as an excuse to weasel out of the gold he owes this one.
Of course.
Taraska is glad to have someone to speak with other than that smooth skin. This one has information for you about his friend.
Ooh, you know where we can find Valesia?
Taraska's associates learned of a group transporting a high elf prisoner. While following them, this one realized the group was the Ascendant Order.
Okay, what the hell's the Ascendant Order?
Oh, you have not heard of them. They are a group that opposes the Three Banners War. Their methods of protest are usually non-violent, so this one finds it odd that they would be associated with a kidnapping. But this is not Taraska's affair.
A non-violent kidnapping? Where did they take Jakarn's friend?
Inside there. Taraska followed long enough to watch them disappear through an opening covered by vines. They did not come back out. This one left something there to show you the way.
Thank you.
Taraska left a lantern at the entrance where this one saw the Ascendant Order take Jakarn's friend. You cannot miss it. Be sure not to let Jakarn die. He owes Taraska a great deal of gold, and this one intends to collect at some point.
I don't think I need to go over these questions. What's your history with Jakarn? You've done underhanded things together. Why didn't you go in after them? You don't want to die. It's not your job. Understandable.
Thanks
Have a
for
nice
talking
day.
to Taraska. He's as cranky as ever. Anyway, the prisoner he mentioned must be the lovely Valesia. We need to rescue her. Come on, let's get inside and find Valesia and her kidnappers.
Tereska mentioned something about the Ascendant Order. You know anything about this?
I should have expected that. I ran into them during my first job for Lady Arabelle. They got their hands on the Master Medallion before I stole it back. Makes sense they'd go after the others. But why take Valesia? That's not their style.
I have no idea because I've never heard of them before. So do you have any theories?
Theories aren't part of my repertoire, but I can smell trouble when it's brewing. The Ascendant Order is planning something big, and I don't like it. Come on, let's find Valesia. More rescuing, less speculating.
Okay, well, there's a lantern near the opening, so let's look for that. Find the lantern. Which is there? Or, wait, what? Oh, that's a side quest that I've wandered myself into. Where are we? Are we in Morrowind? Wait, what? We are. We're not just in Morrowind.
We're not just in Morrowind, we're in Vtuber. Wow, we're in Vtuber.
Going the wrong way immediately. Oh, wait, hi. You want me dead. Let's just get rid of you real quick. Okay. Lantern. You're not a lantern. Zoom out a tiny bit so I can see what I'm doing. You're dead. Carthaga Point. The study of this cave is known as cartography. And if you make a map in this cave and you are a cartographer, then you're a cartographer.
Ugh, it stinks in here. This is no place for the lovely Valesia. We need to find her.
I think Jakarn has a crush.
The Ascendant Order must have a hideout in here somewhere. Taraska said he left a lantern at the entrance, right? Let's look around for any signs of Valesia.
All right, what do you expect to find?
Could be anything, really. Just keep your eyes open and deal with anything that wants to stab, burn, or eat us.
Copy.
Remember, Taraska said he left a lantern by a cave opening covered in vines.
Lantern, cave, vine. Got it. Or, conversely, quest markers. Hello. I'm here. Put a thingy on the ground and suck you close. That was not a good way to say that.
That broke their concentration.
What, telling them that I was gonna suck them close? That'd break my concentration too.
All right, don't cry for mummy.
I'm mildly concerned at the fact that enemies are blinking out of existence for a hot second before we fight.
Oh, hello.
I raise my sword in the air and then you die. Oh. I can make a cup. I can make a cup now. What's this?
That looks like a piece of Valesia's robes. She always did look great in that color. Come on, we must be close.
Oh, wait, I got a thing. Can I use this? Can. Or XP. Ding, ding. Oh, also, for the Jubilee, they just had a quest. Do I have it here? It's in tools. Yeah, Jubilee cake. Take a look at that. There's your Jubilee cake 2023. And I got event tickets that I'm probably not going to do anything with. I probably shouldn't have done that. because that's not my main account. Well, not it's the account, but it's not my main character. Yeah.
From the sides!
Oh God!
Watch your back. Go get him.
Even though this may as well be my main character at this point, I think this is my highest level 1 now. Thanks to streaming. There's something here. Footprints.
Vex in for
Looks
some
like there was a
competition.
scuffle here. Smaller footprints could be Valesia's.
Onward we go. Follow the other people. The other players. They know what's up. There's a whole bunch of stuff out of 2 things.
You got this. But I'm here if you need me.
Jakarn, are you gonna do anything? Alright, you did take out a sword. You were gonna help. You didn't sound like you were gonna help. But you were ready to help. I'll send an order note. No! I was gonna read. Ascendant Champion. We did as you ordered and kidnapped the High Elf Mage. She put up quite a fight, too. Squire Arbon got its nose bloodied for its trouble. But we have the medallions. We'll bring both the mage and the medallions to the hideout as you commanded.
Ascendant champion, huh? I don't like the sound of that.
Nobody does, Steve Bloom. Nobody does. Oh. Lantern. Found it. Here. Cave. Vines. Look at that. Just as promised. Has it already been 20 minutes? What? Only just started. Did I talk that long about my tongue?
Valesia! Your dashing hero is here to rescue you.
Oh my God, this man. This man.
Someone out there. Let me out of here.
That was Valesia. This way. Don't worry, Valesia. Your hero has arrived.
No! Did you also anger the crab? You angered the crab. How? Why? No, the crab. The poor baby.
I'm sure you're overwhelmed by the sight of me. Just a moment, and I'll untie you.
Jakarn? Lady Arabelle's assistant? How did you find me?
With the power of being behind me, is how he did it.
I didn't think anyone would find me in here. Least of all Jakarn, but I am thankful to you both. The invitation medallions. Jakarn was supposed to pick them up for Lady Arabelle, but the Ascendant Order stole them. We have to get them back.
Alright, what happened?
I just finished the invitation medallions for Lady Arabelle when the Ascendant Order burst into my workshop. They kidnapped me, took the medallions, tied me up, and left me here. They never even asked any questions. I don't understand it.
Then they knew what they were doing. Where did they take the medallions?
I don't know for sure, but the group split up when we arrived. A few dragged me in here while the others went off deeper into the cave. They must have taken the medallions that way. There are 5 medallions total. Please, you must find them.
Okay, I'll get
Give
them.
me a moment, and I'll help you look for the medallions. It's extremely important that we get them back. Those Ascendant Order thugs must have taken them further into the cave.
So what are these medallions for, first?
I'm not really supposed to say. I'd rather let Lady Arabelle give you the details. What I can tell you is that the medallions are invitations. I enchanted them to allow the wearer's entry to a secret location at Lady Arabelle's request.
Okay, why does the Ascendant Order want them?
No, they barely acknowledged my presence, despite the fact that they kidnapped me, and believe me, I was persistent. I don't know how they found out about the medallions in the first place, but their Ascendant Champion seemed very well informed.
Who is this Ascendant Champion?
Just that she was clearly in charge of this operation. All of the so-called knights that manhandled me acquiesced to her every command. She went off deeper into the cave with the group that I presume took the medallions.
Okay. So they know what they're doing. They know what they want about the medallions. They don't need to ask you any questions because they understand. How do you know Jakarn?
We met a couple of times. He wouldn't have been memorable at all if he had not been so determined to get my attention. His advances were harmless, of course, but quite persistent. Still, I'm not sad to see him. I am grateful for the rescue.
You know, he thinks that you're smitten with him.
Does he now? I'm not surprised. Jakarn is the kind of person who thinks everyone is enchanted by every breath he takes. And I'm sure some are. I'm just not one of them. He's amusing at least, just shy of insufferable. Thank
Did you hear that,
for coming
Jakarn?
to my aid, Jakarn.
My darling Valencia.
Oh my
The
god.
glowing adoration in your eyes as you gaze upon me is more than thanks enough.
I take it back. Where's the Ascendant Order? I want to be recaptured.
Good. Good. Lovely. Good interaction. Fantastic. Take that, Jakarn. Absolutely just take that. Oh, there's more. Oh! Alright. Be extra. Something here. Another note. Take the medallions into the Saraloth Grotto. I will meet you there. There are always boats at the docks at the end of the cavern. Take any that is available and do not tarry. Oh.
There you are, good looking. Did you find the medallions?
Oh my god.
Let Valencia know.
Okay, you know what? Fine.
Ugh, I can't wait to get out of this place. The Ascendant Order has a lot to answer for. Please, tell me you found the medallions.
No, but I found paper.
Let me see. Oh, there's that Ascendant Champion again. Lady Arabelle will want to hear about this. But I know this place, Saraloth Grotto.
Where is it?
It's in Vardenfell, but they neglected to say exactly where inside the grotto they took the medallions. I think I have something that may help with that. Here, take this shell.
A shell. Baby, back for another ESO. Welcome in, miss. Welcome in. Welcome back. How's this shell gonna help me find the medallions? What is this? Final Fantasy 11? Is this a link shell? What's this?
It's not just a shell. I enchanted it with the same magic I used on the medallions. If you focus on the shell, the medallions will glow for a short time. Here, I'll mark the grotto on your map, and the boats mentioned in the scroll should be nearby.
Okay, I will do the thing. We are now in the prologue for High Isle, so this is the newest expansion up until this coming June when Necron comes out. So we're almost through all of the DLC stories. And because it's islands, it still factors into our week of moist gaming. Moist. Together. I need to kill something here. I need to kill a couple things here. Hell! Let's get juicy. Yes. That is the correct reaction. Alright, those are dead. Where am I going? I'm just following this way. It's straight shot. I don't know why I'm checking the map still. Because I don't trust my own sense of location. Can I just... I think I can. Can I? This might be dumb. I'm doing it, though. I'm alive! Who needs stairs? Who needs stairs? Let gravity do its job. Just jump. Parkour. That's all you gotta do. But where? There. Where is there? There is there. Where am I? There. There to there. Got it. Horse? Are we partaking in a couple alcoholic beverages tonight? I have the last of my beers right now. I may have had a bunch of a chest. I may have had a bunch of Easter candy and a couple of beers before the stream, so what that means for... You are interrupting me while I am trying to pick a chest. What that means for me being, I don't know, capable, understandable, energetic, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to mean. Something will happen. Either I will be more entertaining and more energetic, or this will be a stream of me just being like, and I'll look back at it later and just be like, Teddy, you can't even fucking talk. I'm willing to bet a bit of column A and a bit of column B. You attacked me. Self-defense. Guess a bit of both. Just a touch. A little bit. Are we there yet? It's above. Climb around. Dodge those. So I don't need to kill everything. You might notice me. Nope, I'm very sneaky. Nope, you noticed me. Nope, I ran fast enough.
Mind your step. Don't get caught in the muck. I almost lost a boot over there.
Okay, Steve Bloom, what else do you have for me?
Welcome to the arse end of nowhere. This is the place Valencia described to me. The entrance to Saraloth Grotto.
Ooh,
The
vodka
5
and cider is
medallions
nice.
must be somewhere inside. Let's hurry and get them back. You still have that shell Valencia gave you, right?
I got the shell right here, right there.
Good. That will help us find the medallions once we get inside. Valencia said if you concentrate on it, the medallions will glow. I suspect the Ascendant Order won't make this easy for us. The bad guys never do.
That's the way it always is. What kind of resistance do you think we're gonna run into? Big boys, small boys? Catapult? A cat?
No way to tell. But if we meet the Ascendant Champion, I owe her for tying up
Vicious.
the beautiful Valencia.
Oh my god.
There's no call for that sort of rough stuff unless all parties agree.
Oh my god, Jakar.
Anyway, remember, our priority is retrieving those 5 medallions.
At least he believes in consent. At least there's that. I'll meet you in the grotto. As long as everybody consents, then it's fine. Jakarn just thinks everybody loves him. Someone do. Feisty one. He is a little bit feisty.
Use the shell and see if a medallion is nearby.
All right. Shell.
See something over there.
Oh. Why are they ninjas? Invitation medallion. Nice.
Valencia is as brilliant as she is beautiful. The shell works. Now, let's find the rest.
Jakarn.
I really don't like your odds.
What? Who's fighting us? Oh. It's just a hive of flies. It's fine. Why did you just randomly attack a hive of flies? Are you naked? No, your armor just didn't load in right away.
Use the shell again.
God.
There might be something here.
I love it when the armor doesn't load in.
There's one.
Just like somebody's running around in their underwear. Oh, wait, no. And then occasionally it is somebody just running around in their underwear. All right, that's 2. Where's the next? Straight south, basically. I do like that we have to go through a little bit of Vardenfell to get into this expansion. I like Vardenfell.
Use the shell again. Keep your eyes peeled for anything glowing. See something over there.
You got that fight. I don't need to help. Oh, there's a bunch of dead things. Another medallion. Is that the next one? That's the next one over there. Oh!
You got this.
Off with you,
But I'm here
Swit.
if you need me.
Oh my god, Jakarn. Was that about to explode? I think that was about to explode. Giant tick. Ow. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Just gonna destroy an entire hive of something. Thank you, Bear.
There might be a medallion around here.
Yeah.
Use the shell and look for
Yeah,
something
I know.
glowing.
I know.
Ah, there's the sneaky bastard.
Thank you, Spike Spiegel. I understand. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's 4. Follow the cave. Another
You can
hive.
handle this, right?
Jakar, are you gonna, like, help? Or are you just gonna keep saying, I'm here if you need me? Like, you can fight. You're capable. Maybe. What? 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 Oh. The enemies are chasing somebody else, but something seems to be attacking me. And I couldn't tell what. Suddenly a troll. Oh. Somebody's talking. I think it's the Ascendant Champion. Thank you for the staff. I imagine that was shoved directly up your shell. No? No? Oh, here. I'm assuming this was a fight that I don't need to do because somebody else came by, which is fine because it's the giant crab, and why would I want to kill my own kind?
That's all 5 medallions. Come on. I think I saw a way out of here.
Except for the fact that we did play Crab Champions earlier this week, and that was basically entirely about killing other crabs. So...
We recovered all 5 medallions. And we got to witness a surprise appearance by the mysterious Ascendant Champion we've been hearing so much about. Lucky us. A job well done, if I do say so myself.
So now what?
Now we get these medallions to Lady Arabelle. Can't wait to introduce you. She's quite remarkable. A former Lion Guard officer, spy, agent for High King Emmerich, and world-famous author.
Backed into a corner by her own kind.
Don't mention that last part.
She's an author?
Oh, she doesn't like to brag. In fact, she'll adamantly deny it if you ask. But she writes those wonderful Investigator Vale novels.
She's the Investigator
At least that's
Vale
the word on the
person.
street.
Oh, God.
Anyway, we should get going before more of the Ascendant Order shows up.
Oh, this is just going to be a thing that keeps growing, isn't it? First we had the last expansion talking about, I love the Investigator Vale novels, and now we're going to hang out with their author. This is going to be ridiculous. All right, where is she?
I'll mark the location of her camp on your map. It's safer if we split up, so I'll meet you there. You hang on to the medallions for now. Pains me to admit it, but I think you can protect them better than I can. I'm more of a lover than a fighter. You're at Lady Arabelle's camp.
Not much of either, Jakarn. Let's be honest. I'm going to trust you to fight Vicious, and that's about it. Maybe... Who else did Steve Bloom voice? He did a whole... He voiced so many people. I want to do so many more references, but I can't remember. I just immediately go, Spike Spiegel! This man trying to get a piece of you? I mean, who wouldn't? I'm gorgeous. Look at me. I'm a fine sack of reptile flesh. Oh, all the way out here, huh? How about we just zip over to Vivek? I mean, everybody loves Argonians, right? That's why the Lusty Argonian Maid was written in the first place. Everybody wants a little bit of lifts or tail. What's underneath that tail, they say. So they see me, fine hunk of reptile man, big tail. You know what they say about big tails. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more, say no more. who am I to judge when they have such fantastic taste? Parkour! This may have been a mistake. Things kill you in the water. Swim to shore. Swim to shore. Swimming is not what this game is about. It's like the one thing from the other Elder Scrolls games that is just very much not this one. You hit a zone border in this game and it's in the water, it's just like, fish kill you. Slaughterfish just kill you. You have to work a little bit to get to it, but
there they are
I've
now.
done it a number
Over
of
here,
times.
good looking. Lady Arabelle, this is the one who helped me recover the medallions.
Hi, I heard you're an author and that I'm not supposed to mention that.
Ah, so you're the darling Jakan was just telling me about. The one who helped him complete the mission I specifically told him not to bungle. Thank you for rescuing Valencia.
I love how
prefer
everyone is
that
just
no
shitting on
harm comes to
Jakarn.
my associates, especially the lovely ones.
We also got the medallions that the Order stole.
So Jakan mentioned.
Death by
Well
flesh.
done. I'm not sure how the Ascendant Order ascertained our plans, but at least you recovered the invitation medallions. They're the key, after all. Figuratively and literally. Oh, that's good. I should write that down.
I love your hair, by the way. What are the medallions actually for?
I suppose you've earned that information. The Society of the Steadfast has decided to sponsor peace talks to end the
Everyone's
Three
jealous,
Banners
eh?
War. The medallions will allow the chosen delegates to enter the hidden location where the talks will be held.
Oh. Why does the Order want to disrupt these talks? They don't like the war, right?
That, my dear, is precisely what I plan to figure out. These talks are too important to allow anything to interfere with them. We must determine what the Ascendant Order wants, and we must do so quickly. But first, may I have the medallions?
Yes, Mommy, here are your medallions. I'm sorry, wait, what?
Aren't they beautiful? One for each delegation invited to the peace talks. And
Why
this
5?
is for you. Take it with my thanks.
There's
and know that the Society of the Steadfast coffers are very deep. You'll be paid very well for your continued assistance.
Who are the other two? Like, there's the 3 factions in the game. They also bring in the fighters and mages guilds, or... Huh?
Now that we've recovered the medallions, it's time to deliver them to the various delegations. You know about the peace talks and the stakes we're facing. Are you willing to help us finish this, despite the threat posed by the Ascendant Order?
What you want me do? Who you want me kill?
I need someone trustworthy to deliver the invitation medallions. Jakarn and I will deliver medallions to the Alliance leaders, so they can assign them to their chosen delegates. I'd like you to deliver the ones for the Fighters and Mages guilds.
It is the Fighters and Mages Guild. I called it. What do you know? Hey, why are they coming?
The guilds are respected and influential in their own right. They deserve to be part of these negotiations. Here,
Okay.
2 medallions. And look, Archmagister Delric has just arrived. You can deliver the Mages Guild medallion to him first. Please be careful with those medallions, dear.
I will
It took
walk
a
the whole
great
5
deal
feet
of
to deliver
resources
this
to craft
medallion.
them, and we don't have time to make any more. Deliver one to Archmagister Delric, and then make haste to the Fighters Guild Hall in your capital.
Okay, hey, Jakarn told me a whole bunch of stuff about you, like you used to be an agent for High King Emmerich.
Did he now? And what other secrets has he revealed, I wonder? Well, let me sate your curiosity.
Woo,
I've
story
been
time.
many things in my long career. Mercenary, Lion Guard officer, spy, and agent of the High King, to name a few. I have many talents, my dear.
I think I love her. My God. Like an author, that one thing Jakarn told me not to mention.
Never believe what you read in the chronicles. Do these look like ink-stained fingers of a scrivener to you? I am rather fond of the bawdy investigator and her exploits, though. They remind me of my younger, carefree days of adventure.
That's just what the author would say. So you aren't the author? Because you might be the author.
Why don't we set this aside for now?
You're the
We
author.
both have places to be, and time is short.
I figured you
If
out.
you want to discuss rumors and innuendos, we can talk later. Perhaps over a meal and an expensive bottle of wine. For now, just deliver your medallions, dear.
Is she flirting with me now? Because yes? Because yes? Yes?
I'll create
Older woman who
portals for
used to
you
be a
and
spy?
Japan, Lady Arabelle.
Yes?
I apologize for my tardiness, but the work of an Archmagister never ends. I saw Lady Arabelle leave.
Who doesn't want a
I was
piece?
hoping to speak with her. Anyway, the Mages Guild decided I would represent them in the upcoming peace talks. You have my invitation?
She could teach me things like how to be a spy and disappear. And cause international intrigue. And wear a cool tux underwater. Here it is. Here's your medallion.
Ah, yes. Remarkable craftsmanship. Valencia has come a long way since she was my apprentice. I created the master. It was no small feat. Intricate work, making enchantments of such power.
They call me Kanikami, Chetty Kanikami. Shaken, not stirred. How do the medallions work?
Once I slip the chain over my head, the medallion will be linked to me until the peace talks are concluded. And is that second medallion for the Fighters Guild? No, I suggest you get it to them as soon as you can.
Right, Guild Hall, next stop, got it.
Let me just slip this on and...
Well,
Archmagister!
well. That's a problem. Hey, Valencia. I think I know why they stole the medallions.
Archmagister Delric! He's dead!
Mm-hmm.
He just put the medallion around his neck and it jolted him with arcane energy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how could this happen? My work was perfectly safe. You don't think...
I do think.
No. Quick, give me the Fighters Guild medallion.
Here, take it, fix it.
I should have examined the medallions more closely after you recovered them. Someone has altered the enchantment, trapped them to release a killing spell when worn. It had to be the Ascendant Order, and they left them for you to find. No.
But wait, but why? They don't like the Three Banners War. This is peace talks to end it. Why is... Huh? This is what's confusing me. Unless I misinterpreted something earlier. What are you thinking?
Don't you see? The Ascendant Order altered the medallions.
Yeah.
They wanted us to recover them.
Yeah.
And now Jakan and Lady Arabelle are on their way to deliver them. They must be stopped before the other medallions are activated and the delegates are killed.
What you want me to do?
Take this medallion and place it on my work table in the camp. I'll create a dispelling powder that you can use to eliminate the danger and return the medallions to their original state. Meanwhile, I'll gather Delric so I can cleanse it as well.
Okay. Well, this is, awkward.
These reagents will form a powder that you can use to dispel the deadly enchantment.
Okay.
There.
Can I have this powder? Am I just throwing it at the delegates? Like, they get their medallion, I just throw it in their face? Just...
That powder will do the job. Just sprinkle a pinch over each of the Alliance medallions, and it will return them to their original state. Only the protective magic of the invitations will remain.
Can I still throw it at the delegates instead? Because I think that'd be fun.
Chase down Jakan and use the dispelling powder on his 2 medallions before any more of the
And
delegates.
I just throw it
Meanwhile,
at Jakar.
I'll restore the guild medallions and contact Lady Arabelle.
Just take the whole bag of powder and just get up in his face and be like, hey, Jakar, think fast. Where's he going?
Yes, my portal sent him to Windhelm to deliver the Ebonheart Pack's invitation medallion to Yoren the Skald King. He's probably on his way to the Palace of Kings right now. Take the pouch of powder from the table, and I'll open the portal for you.
Open the portal. I'm gonna hang out with Yorin again. Ah, my friend shall not have saved us all.
This portal will take you to Windhelm. Find Jakan and use the powder on the medallions before anyone else is killed.
Copy that, will do. Time to fix everything. And by fix everything, I mean throw powder in pieces, in people's faces. In pieces' faces. Pieces, fables. Fables, we meet the feebles. That's a movie. It's from New Zealand. There. Horse. Horse is not that much faster than me, and that's kind of disappointing right now. Stairs? There they are.
What am I to do?
What are you to do? Actually, hold on. I feel slow. Where are you? I know I'm on a dangerous mission, but hey.
Welcome to Windhelm.
Yeah. I'd like some speed, please. Thank you.
Let's ride!
I am a tiny bit faster. I can't jump. Where am I going? Where am I? There. I need to just go north. Someday I'll know what I'm doing. Some glorious day, I'll actually understand my own life.
What do you want?
Can't stop me from walking in. I've saved Yorin so many times. He should just be used to my face. It's like, the lizard man is here. He's gonna save me again. I can't even do justice to this man's voice. It's so unique and so wrong and so drunk all at once. No one else can do it.
Hold there. State your business in the Palace of Kings.
My business is to keep Yorin from getting killed.
Oh, I recognize you. You're the hero of Windhelm. Thane Mara speaks about you a great deal. What brings you back to these parts, friend?
I like that. Things that you've done in the past, changing the dialogue for the next expansion. If you hadn't done them, this probably wouldn't happen. I'm looking for Jakarn. He's supposed to deliver something to Yorin, and if I don't sprinkle some salt on it, like Salt Bay, before he puts it on, then he's gonna be electrozapped.
Ah, from the Society of the Steadfast, right? Are you an associate of his? Well, you just missed him. He delivered a medallion for the Skald King and then went on his way.
Medallion's dangerous. What is it?
Your associate said the medallion was a gift from the Society of the Steadfast. Why would it pose a danger? I placed it in the study. I planned to present it to Yorin once I had time to assess it.
Someone tampered with it. It has dangerous magic. I can fix it, and then everything will be fine.
I recognize you. You helped Windhelm and the Skald King before.
Would I have to do
So I
extra
trust you in
things
this
if I hadn't already
Come
done
with me.
stuff here?
I'll show you to the medallion.
Would I have to do extra things if I hadn't already done stuff? That's nice. How's it going? Things are going all right. My tongue hurts. But outside that, I mentioned this earlier. I'll mention it again. I've been chewing on my tongue the past couple of days because I burned it real hard on some udon soup. And I'm the kind of idiot that's like, my taste buds are weird. I'm going to chew them.
Is the medallion safe?
And then I ate a lemon. So, ow. It's fine now.
I'm not well versed in the ways of magic, so forgive my
Chomp, chomp.
skepticism. But how can you be certain a medallion
not that
is no
bad. It's
longer
just-
dangerous?
I just keep hurting
refuse
myself.
to hand the Skald King something I'm not absolutely sure is safe.
Well, the dispelling powder is made by the mage who created medallions. That's safe. And it's fine.
I believe you, but I think I'll still have our court mages take a look all the same.
Fair.
I thank you for the
Very
timely
fair.
warning. Is your associate aware of the danger? He seemed eager to make his next delivery.
No, Jakarn's an idiot. He doesn't know shit. Do you know where he was going?
He said he was traveling to Oregon to meet with someone from Queen Erin's court. You might check the docks in Skywatch. If he intends to deliver another one of these medallions, you should hurry and intercept him.
On my way.
We may be at war with Queen Erin, but there's no honor in killing an enemy in this despicable manner. A boat's available at our docks if you need
It's
it.
a convenient way to be okay with what I'm doing.
This medallion from the Society of the Steadfast.
Okay. Yoren, I've saved you again.
It's good to see you again, my friend. I hope you won't begrudge me a few moments of quiet in my not yet completed palace. What do you think of the place, by the way? Just between us. I'm not happy with the throne. It pinches something awful.
Does it hurt you in your palace? Oh God, why is he like that? Thank you for the medallion, my friend. Giving it to me in the palace. Palace? Why? Why? God. Why is he like that? You recognize the voice?
Who might you be?
You can probably look it up. ESO voice actor Yoren the Scald King. It's probably somebody famous who I'm just blanking on the name right now.
You've got
Like,
a lot of nerve.
the big characters are usually a big name voice. Like, High King Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant is Bill Nye. So I wouldn't be surprised if Yoren is also a big voice. Where's this boat? Is this the boat? This is the boat. Boat to Skywatch. You can see his face in your head. I believe it. Because he doesn't sound like the traditional 5 voices of Elder Scrolls. So it's probably like a bigger named actor.
Load off at the inn.
Where is he? Jakarn, where the hell are you? Where are you and what have you done? Oh, you're not too far. You can probably just run up the beach.
I appreciate your dedication to this uptight, surly demeanor.
There you are.
But I'm just here to deliver a medallion to Queen Irene.
Steve Bloom, stop!
Be that as it may, a ruffian like you will not be allowed anywhere near our queen. I shall examine this medallion myself.
Hey, Spike Spiegel.
Hey, good looking. I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon. Oh, and I wasn't giving this fine seneschal a hard time. I was just building a trusting rapport. Anyway, I delivered the Aldmeri Dominion medallion. We can be on our way.
Jakarn, you're a dum-dum. The Ascendant Order altered the medallions. Delric was killed when he put on his.
What? Seriously? I'm glad I decided
From
not to try on
mercenaries
the
too?
medallions on my way here.
Ah.
Hey, I already delivered the Ebonheart Pact medallion. We have to get back to Windhelm. I am not willing to add regicide to my growing list of bounties.
No, I already took care of that. Valencia made a powder, it dispels the magic. I've got it. We can fix things. It's okay. Yorun's throne is giving him a pain in the palace. It's all fine.
Oh, good. Maybe start with that
The
next
drunk
time?
pilot that flies the
Anyway,
jet.
if you can dispel the evil magic, then don't
Does he
let me
sound
keep
like
you.
that?
You can fill me in on the details later. Just hurry before that pompous bureaucrat decides to try on the medallion.
Since Spike is in this, is it an anime now?
Evil magic? Dispel it! Dispel it this instant!
All right. Calm your tits. Is this an anime now? Yes. This has been an anime from the start. What are you talking about? I'm here. Salt Bay.
My friends, I need your help.
Didn't even actually attack him, just
Prediction!
startled
What is the
him.
meaning of this?
It's fine. Calm down. You antsy little man.
Oh good, I'm glad I found you. Something's wrong. The Ascendant Order attacked me. I managed to fight them off, but now I can't contact Lady Arabelle. I think she's in danger, and she still doesn't know about the altered medallion she's carrying.
Why do you think she's in danger now?
We have a way to stay in contact, but she isn't answering my sendings.
Well, shit.
I was able to trace the magic of my medallion, and it's headed toward an island off the coast of Daggerfall. Somehow, the Ascendant Order realized that we dispelled their magic.
Why do you think they know we restored the medallions?
Because they came after me just before I delivered the restored medallion to the Fighters Guild.
Oh.
I think
Yeah,
they
that would
may
do
also
it.
be after Lady Arabelle, and I can't seem to open a portal to her location. That's very worrying to me.
All right, tell me where they are. I'll go. I'll fix things.
Sword's Rest is an island off the coast of
I'm
Daggerfall.
a fixer.
High King Emmerich uses it as a retreat. It makes perfect sense for her to meet him there. I need you and Shakan to find a ship on the Skywatch docks and get to Sword's Rest as quickly as you can.
Will do. Steve
The
Bloom,
medallion's safe now. Please
we're
make
going
sure
to
you get it
hang
to the
out with
Queen.
Bill Nye.
Hey, good looking. I'll meet you at the docks.
Stop calling me good looking. Actually, don't. Don't stop calling me good looking. I want to feel pretty. Chat, am I pretty? Tell me I'm pretty. Tell me I'm pretty.
Let's take this one.
Do it.
Quarters will be close, but I'm a fair hand with an oar. We'll be there in no time.
Beyond beauty, that makes me feel... worth it. Worth it. If you didn't see that coming at this point.
No one to greet us. I don't like this. Keep your guard up, good looking.
Oh.
Oh no. Those are members of the Lion Guard.
I'll watch your back.
Oh.
Go get him.
Dead Lion Guard. That's not good.
What is
Oh, there's something. Who knows what's going on? Whose corpse am I about to examine? Should I be worried? Oh, it's just Ascendant Order shoulder. What kind of soup were you eating?
Definitely the
Seafood
Ascendant
udon
Order.
soup from a local Japanese restaurant. Which I was. It's the first time that I've actually had a nice sit-down meal in a restaurant since like pre-pandemic, like sitting by myself. And so I got that, and I had the leftovers of it today. But when I had it at the restaurant, I don't think it was the soup that burned my mouth. I think I had already burned my mouth real bad on the karage that I got with it, that I had as the appetizer. Your orders have changed. The medallions are no longer a viable option. We must head to Sword's Rest Isle, High King Emmerich's private retreat. I will lead the assault on the keep myself, and Emmerich will die by my hand. Our plans will be seen to fruition. Remember our purpose, our creed.
The Ascendant Champion.
Damn. I can't believe they're really trying to kill High King Emmerich. Come on, we have to get inside.
We have to save Bill Nye. Not the science guy. The, Davy Jones guy. So we're going in? Guess we're going in? Something down this wall. Whoa, you ninja!
Handle this, right?
I can handle it. I can handle it. I can handle it. Oh, there's another one. Stop whatever that is you're doing. I didn't stop it, but I did kill them. It was really good soup. It is a really good restaurant. It's like right by the subway station by my house. So good.
Listen, I hear someone up ahead.
Have you breached High King Emmerich's quarters yet?
Soon, my lord. We are almost through the wards.
I will suffer no more delays. You have this last chance, champion.
Yes, Magus.
Just how many
Magus?
people are in charge of the Ascendant Order?
Apparently two. Well, one. There's somebody above the champion. Why do you all have ninjas? Why are you ninjas? How many smoke
I
bombs?
don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
How many smoke bombs do you all
You got
have?
this, but I'm here if you need me.
Thanks, Jakarn. Thanks for being real helpful. Thanks for just hanging back and let me do all the work. You know what? I'm probably doing better than I would if Jakarn was helping. No, he's actually trying to help. I love how sometimes the NPCs are scripted like that, where it's just like, oh crap, a player's getting close. Just kill the guy that's supposed to be on their side.
I'll watch your back. Go get him.
Thanks, Jakarn. Oh, you're very tall. Drop him.
She still leaves us, Magus.
Oh.
There are only so many places she can hide.
Chaos mistake. Deal with Emmerich. Then find the woman and kill her.
It will be done, my lord.
Sounds
Oh,
like
dear.
they haven't found Lady Arabelle yet. Come on, let's get to her first.
Oh dear. 3? Oh, no, just 2. Yes! Walk away wounded. I've saved you. Oh, the NPC scripting is so funny sometimes. It's so silly.
You can handle this, right?
Ah, there you are. Your timing is impeccable.
In a big
Amazing.
family, you have to know how to scrap.
Good input, Miri.
I'm not sure what the Ascendant Order is doing here, but they seem determined to eliminate me and Emmerich. I've been able to avoid most of their forces, and the few I couldn't, well, they hardly posed any trouble. How did you know where to find me?
Valencia contacted us. She said she couldn't reach you. Medallions were altered by the Order. Somebody died. I saved Yorin.
I hoped Valencia would sense our trouble. When the Ascendant Champion and her forces arrived by ship, they brought a powerful mage with them. Most of the island's defenses were rendered useless by his magic. But what was it about the medallions?
Death spell. Delric's dead, but I have a powder. Makes it go away. I just gotta salt bay it.
A dispelling powder. Very clever. Sorry to hear about poor Delric, but I assume you took care of the other medallions? Good. Last I checked, Emmerich was safe in his private quarters. The wards there are still in place, but they won't hold forever.
I will save Bill Nye. How can we stop the champion?
With a plan, my dear.
Yes, Mom.
Head up to the courtyard and confront the Ascendant Champion. In the meantime, Jakarn and I will make our way around the back and surprise her mage from behind.
I will deal with the champion.
Excellent. And I'll sprinkle this powder on the medallion along the way. Remember, we must stop the Ascendant Champion. If High King Emmerich dies, any chance to proceed with the peace talks will be lost. We can't allow that to happen.
This is going to be interesting, because this is all supposed to be about, like, Breton intrigue and whatnot. And a peace talk for the big war that's happening. But the big war that's happening is literally the PvP portion of this game. So they can't exactly, like, get rid of that. So I wonder how they'll keep the war going. Or if this will give some kind of story as to, like, no, people are still fighting, but now it's, like, different somehow.
We're almost through the wards, champion.
You're almost through my butt. Wait. I can't walk through that.
I will take care of this.
Oh, you're here.
You dare challenge me?
Are you approaching me?
Step forward and die!
I can't kick your ass if I don't approach you. Maybe don't stand inside the bubble. Omae wa mo shinderu. Can I not hit you? I cannot hit you. I must take care of the ads. The ads are weak babies. Is that all you've got for me? Cannon fodder? Weak baby cannon fodder? Do you not know who I am? Do you not know whomst I have punched in the face?
Keep your guard up until you've got your
I
footing.
have punched Mehrunes Dagon in the face. I have punched Molag Bal in the face. should have stayed inside the cage. She should have. Ow! That's my stamina. Oh, don't stand there. Oh, do not stand there. Oh, potion. I got hurt. I got big hurt. Why did you send a turtle at me? Okay, there's a turtle, there's tornadoes. It's dead. Let me roll out of that. Where are you? Ah, God, why? It's fine. Oh, God. Get dead. At least I didn't land on my face. Good job, Ja. Good job,
Good work,
Jakarn.
my dear. How exciting.
I'm pretty cool, aren't I?
Lightning bolt.
Well, nothing warms the blood like a bit of a scuffle, wouldn't you say? That mage underestimated me, the poor dear. It's over now, at least. All that's left is to deal with this medallion and get it to High King Emmerich.
You didn't use the powder yet?
I've been a little busy, dear. Now go outside, get on your boat, and return to camp. I'll meet you there.
Yes, Mommy.
I need to dispel the medallion. Then, well, situations like this tend to stress out the High King. I can help him with that. I have before.
I'll meet you back in Vardenfell then. Can I talk to the king before you go do all? No, I can't. Okay. Wonder what they're gonna do. Wonder what they're gonna do. I wonder, can I have a telescope? No, bad Teddy. Bad Teddy. Bad. Down crab. It's fine. Audio was a little bit crackly on that one. I imagine the more I use it, the more crackly it's gonna get. I can't wait for like the 30th time I use it in a night. It's just like... That's how you know I've made it. When my scuff takes over the entire stream. You have a check mark and a gold star? Maybe? Do I have? I don't have those as assets. If I did, I would put a check mark and a gold star on the stream.
Sure
on
you're
screen.
not injured? Everything happened so fast at the keep.
Enough, Jakarn. I've been dealing with worse villains since before you were born.
I love her.
Things took a few unexpected turns, but we delivered the medallions and the peace talks can proceed as planned. I wonder who the Alliance leaders will send as their delegates. I haven't seen Rigert the Brash in quite some time.
When she said that took a few unexpected turns, I thought she was talking about taking care of the High King's stress. And my mind's just in the gutter today. Hi, welcome to Crab Channel. I am Filth. When will the peace talks take place?
Oh, not for a while yet. We're still preparing the secure site on High Isle. But if the Ascendant Order strikes again, I know who to
The hardest
contact.
place for me to
You
say.
really are quite remarkable, my dear.
High Isle.
And this is for you. Compliments of the Society of the Steadfast.
Money. I'll take it.
Oh, such an interesting adventure, don't you
Hello,
think?
Filth.
I must write down the pertinent details. Wouldn't want to forget a moment. And don't fret. I'll make
get
sure to
Salt
send
Bay
for you when
emote.
the situation on High Isle escalates. You're too good not to call on again.
Where is High Isle?
Never heard of High Isle?
No.
I'm not surprised. It's sort of
I
a
keep saying
getaway
High
spot
Isle.
for nobles and royalty. It's the
It feels
largest
so weird
island
to
in the
say.
Sisters Archipelago in the Abetian Sea. Technically, it's a Breton territory, but most treat it as neutral ground.
A resort?
Yes, my dear. It's really quite beautiful. I have a manor there for those brief periods when I'm not working on one thing or another. The Society of the Steadfast selected it specifically for the peace talks. I can't wait for them to get
Alpha
underway.
20, bro. Yeah. Yo, we're gonna go down to High Isle. So about Investigator Vale.
Oh, not that again. You don't realize how tedious that question has become, and all because of a nosy chronicler and her unfounded accusations. Listen, my dear, you and I will get along much better if you never ask me about Investigator Vale again.
Oh no. Why did she have to say that? Because now I'm torn. There's my desire to get in the good graces of Author Mommy, and there's my desire to be an obnoxious little shit to everyone I meet. I don't know what to do. I have a new emote. Glimmer dust. Here it is. Glimmer dust. Put that there. And then if I do this, and then this. Now I can Salt Bay anything. What's this? Okay. Was that it? Okay. Are we actually going to High Isle now? I think we're going to High Isle now. I think it's time. Time to begin the expansion proper. Which is all the way out here. Wait, what? There's two? Galen and Euphelion? Huh? I think I'm supposed to go here. West Bay? I think I'm supposed to go here. Finish the tutorial. That was the prologue. I think this is where we're going. We'll find out. It should take me, like, the zone quest should be nearby the thing. The way shrine. Took me a second. Of Knights and Knaves is the name of the quest. So as long as that's the quest that we pick up, then we are good, we are golden, and we are in the High Isle. High Isle, High Isle. High Isle. Why does it feel so weird to say?
Over here, good looking.
Maybe because it ends with an I and then immediately starts with an I, so it's just Heil. And then that's just... That's just German for hail.
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
You
Remember
just
that
saw
bit
me.
of trouble we had with the stolen medallions?
It was
Looks like
5
we got
minutes
a new
ago.
problem now. We could use your help again. Lady Arabelle will be happy to see you too, I'm sure.
And I'll be happy to see her. What's going on?
Turns out the peace talks we were delivering those invitation medallions for is taking place right here on High Isle.
High Isle.
Unfortunately, there's a new problem. Lady Arabelle can tell you all about it. Assuming you're interested in helping us again.
What's in it for me?
Same as last time. Gold and my undying gratitude. Plus, it'll help me work off my debt to Lady Arabelle.
Oh, you're in
So
debt.
what do you say, my friend?
Not surprised.
Ready to assist your best partner and favorite ally again? For old time's sake?
Oh, fine, Spike. Let's go. Of Knights and Knaves. All right, we're in the right spot. We're doing the right thing. And if I wander across somebody talking about, what the heck was the name of the game? A brand new card game, Tales of Tribute. If we find somebody talking about Tales of Tribute, then I'll finally take the quest, because I know it came about with this expansion.
My dockhands are watching for your cargo, Lady Arabelle. They know it's precious.
There was a storm off the coast. Perhaps it delayed the ships.
Forgive me if I do the job you hired me for, Lord Baccaro. Ah, a familiar face. I could use your help, adventurer.
You gotta sound like that.
So good to see you again, my dear. Remember that little predicament we dealt with not too long ago?
Like 5 minutes ago, yeah.
Now I have a related but larger problem, so let me tell you about my proposition. It pays exceedingly well, I assure you. Care to hear more?
You can talk to me all day. What's about the proposition?
Oh, nothing tawdry, my dear.
Damn.
We'll be too busy for romantic shenanigans before long, I expect. Some precious cargo was supposed to sail in on the morning tide, but it never arrived. I need someone not known around the island to be my eyes and ears.
That didn't sound like it was counted out forever. That wasn't a just like, no, we're not doing that. That was just like, we're going to be too busy for that. How about when we're not busy? I'm sorry. I'm a thirsty crab now. Just can't help it. Your eyes and ears.
While tales of my exploits credit me with all sorts of talents, I can't be in more than one place at a time. I could use a fresh face to mingle with the locals, determine if anyone knows anything about my 3 missing ships and their cargo.
Okay.
Lord Baccaro's conference can't proceed without that cargo. Here's what I need you to do. Check the inn, the lighthouse, and the Lockabane Shallows. See if anyone knows or saw anything. Then meet me outside the North Gate to compare notes.
Okay. I don't need to ask these questions. Optional steps. Let's talk.
Ah, a visitor. Or another one of Lady Arabelle's associates. Either way, welcome to our island. Baccaro Valorous, founder of the Society of the Steadfast, at your service.
Moist
I hope you
crabicle.
find your visit to High Isle restful and profitable.
I'm not enough of a Florida man to be moist. That man is a pure Florida man, and I have to respect him for it. His dick motorcycle it's beautiful. You mentioned a storm off the coast?
Yes, a sudden squall of unusual
I haven't watched
intensity.
enough of him.
It died out just as quickly
I've
as it
seen
arose.
enough things to know that I like him.
noticed it off to the northeast. Dark clouds filled that part of the horizon. Perhaps our ships were delayed by the shifting winds, or decided to wait out the storm.
What's so special about these ships?
I'm afraid that's privileged information.
And I'm a
Suffice it
privileged
to say,
individual.
the cargo coming in on those ships is vital to the conference the Society of the Steadfast is sponsoring.
And you don't share the concerns?
Of course I do. But I learned long ago to have patience when it comes to such matters. Not every setback is a conspiracy, and not every delay is the act of a Daedric cult. Though, if you do learn anything of imminent concern, please let us know.
Okay. Well, in my experience, it's usually a Daedra. Not even the cult. It's usually just straight up a Daedra. Tell me more about High
Isle is the primary island in the Sisters Archipelago. Technically, we're a Breton holding, but we try to behave as a neutral port. People from all over Tamriel come to experience the natural beauty of the island. Well, nobles mostly.
So it's a vacation spot for nobles.
Parts of it. But we have a rich history, and the same sorts of dangers you'd experience on the mainland. Bandits, pirates, wild beasts. And you might want to avoid our sister island, Aminos. It's a harsh jungle that has long served as a prison.
A prison for who?
Mostly political prisoners from the Empire at first.
Oh.
Later, rival nobles, pirates, murderers. The worst of the worst. Today, it also includes war criminals and certain prisoners of war. Aminos Station is friendly enough, but the jungle is deadly.
Okay. Is it gonna still tell me optional steps to talk to him? No, I don't need that last bit of information. Good, because I don't care. Dockmaster.
I'm a dockmaster, not a bloody mage. What does the lady expect me to do if her ships never made it to the docks in the first place?
I'm a doctor, not a cannibal. Wait, what? You don't seem very concerned about them.
Should I be?
Yes.
Lady Arabelle suspects some sort of foul play, but not on my docks. Not a chance. Gonfalon Bay is safe. Everyone knows that. Trouble comes from the mainland, not from here. Of course, the waters to the northeast can be treacherous.
Trouble comes from the mainland, not from here. That's code for trouble comes from here. How's it treacherous?
The closer you get to Amanos, the more unpredictable the currents become. And storms constantly barrage the coast, not to mention sea elf pirates. A good captain knows these things. None of that would keep Lady Arabelle's ships from reaching port.
There was a powerful storm, apparently.
Like I said, storms close to Amanos aren't that unusual. I doubt the ships we're waiting for would have sailed that far north. Just in case, I sent people to look for signs of wreckage in the shallows. I really don't expect them to find any, though.
Okay, all right. We got places to investigate now. One is literally right in front of me. Where's this? The inn. The inn is right in front of me, and then there's a lighthouse and somewhere else, and neither of them seem to be in town, so I guess we're going here. Or maybe this just takes me more inside of the actual area, and they're probably all inside. Maybe. Maybe? Maybe? Where? In? And then nothing else. Okay, so the inn's that way. There's also a shrine. We gotta go to the shrine. Very important. This is a nice looking little area. Lots of stairs. Lovely little port town. There's the way shrine. Oh god, lag. Okay, everything's fine. Everything is fine. Just the game loading an area it's never loaded before. So it's probably gonna lag just a tiny bit. I can also do some stuff in the background that might help a tiny bit. Maybe. Ooh, buddy. The amount of CPU that ESO is using right now, oh my goodness. Where am I going? Where is it? This city has everything, even lag. It'll probably be fine inside here. It's probably just that area. So much stuff going on. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine now.
I hear these knights are robbing people and looting caravans. Someone ought to do something.
Someone ought to do something.
Hail, friend. Have you heard about the band of robber knights that waylaid travelers on the road to Gonfalon Bay? I came to High Isle to trade, but getting goods from the interior has become a roll of the dice.
Robber knights?
A rogue band that calls itself the Ascendant Order.
Oh, I've dealt with them.
They were only active on the mainland, but they're here on High Isle. Rabble-rousers and troublemakers, if you ask me.
Scoundrels, scallywags.
They're looting caravans outside the city walls.
Interesting. Speaking of rumors, hear anything about some ships going missing?
Not specifically, but I saw some fancy-pants nobles giving the dockmaster grief. Missing ships could mean anything. Storms, pirates, poor winds, worthless navigators. Try Sergeant Dane over there. He's with the Sisters Guard and knows a lot.
Okay. Where? Where is he? Where? That way. There he is. Found him. You. Speak to me.
I'm off duty, newcomer. Got a complaint? Take it to one of the other guards.
You care about your job very much, although, I mean, you are off duty, so I can't complain too much, depending on how much you do your job when you're on duty. Information? Missing ships? Trio of them? Know anything?
We police High Isle. Ships that haven't arrived yet aren't our problem. Besides, we've got our hands full with these so-called Ascendant Order Knights. They're stirring up trouble all across the island.
What do you know about them?
Just that they're little more than well-armed bandits.
Give me information.
They've been recruiting
me, the person who's only just shown up that you've never seen
before. Now
before.
they're robbing caravans while claiming they fight for justice. Honest folk don't hide their faces behind helmets and masks.
What do they want?
They're malcontents. They go on about how the high and mighty misuse their power by squabbling over the Ruby Throne.
Fair.
Started out small enough, defying authority, inciting riots, petty sabotage. But now they're hurting people.
Must have a trustworthy face? I do! Trustworthy! Thanks for the information.
Something else, newcomer? I'd like to get back to my drink.
They're causing trouble. Can't the guards stop them?
Ordinary bandits, the Sisters' Guard can handle. But when we send enough guards to meet a company of Ascendant Order Ravagers, these faceless knights just melt away. And if we don't send enough guards, then our guards don't come back.
Why do you call them faceless?
Might as well be. Most knights proudly display their emblems. They wear the colors of their house and paint family crests on their shields. These Ascendant Order knights never remove their helms and bear no devices. They could be anybody.
They could even be ghosts. I got a trustworthy face in game 2. Honest people never hide behind masks.
Oh, sailors, leave nothing but salt and speed.
He says to me while I'm still wearing my mask. Looking cool AF. All right, Lighthouse and Shallows. Where are those? There's one there. And one there. So we just need to leave town. So if I go north-ish from where I am, that'll get me out and we can head to the Shallows. Which way is north? That way. Dua! Let's see. How much lag do we have outside town? Oh no, everything's fine now. It's just that one area loading in. Took a lot of CPU to load all the stuff. What's this? Nice. I have no idea who that is. They're an elf, though. You can tell by the ears. Skyshot. Excuse me while I parkour. I must parkour. I need it. It's the thing. I can collect it. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. I can swim. Give this to me. Delicious. Now, how do I get to there? Can I swim across, or will I be eaten by fish? I should be able to swim across. There's a bridge. I'm not going outside the zone. I'm not at any kind of limits, so this should be safe. Yeah, we're fine. Hermit crab?
Baby, look, he's so cute. He's so tiny.
You get to live. I like hermit crabs. I like any kind of crab. I mean, that should be obvious. You don't really become a crab VTuber by hating crabs. Most VTubers like what they are. Unless you're Anna Alouette and you're a bird who hates birds, but, you know, that's a different thing. Aguerte?
You don't look like a salvager. Come to join up with those so-called knights who've been hanging around, did you? Bah, I'd rather go hungry than swear myself to the likes of them.
Okay. 3 ships never ride a Gonfalon Bay. You seen anything weird?
Haven't seen anything sail by in the lock recently, and no new wreckage washed up today. But I've been keeping my head down. Those robber knights have been chasing off salvagers who won't promise to help them.
Tell me about the robber knights.
They were recruiting, or at least offering the chance to earn a reward. They wanted people ready to haul in whatever came ashore.
Okay.
Several salvagers went with them. I wouldn't, though. What I find is mine.
Fair. Where'd they take the salvagers?
To a cave just down the beach. But I'd avoid it if I were you. Old Charbel nearly lost his head snooping around there. I don't know if they found what they were looking for, but I think they left a few knights behind to watch the shallows.
So a cave. I can check out a cave. What's in the cave? Where's the cave? Is this the cave? Have I found the cave? This looks like a cave. Oh, you're a big boy. Look at this unit. Look at you. Look at that massive claw. And then look at that tiny, 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 tiny baby claw. Sorry, but you're in my way and you looked at me funny. I have a bear. Just like that. Something this way. You noticed me. That means you must die. I was trying to sneak around you, but you had to see me. You just had to see me. You, I don't think I can sneak around, because water I move slow in.
You lead.
Because it's like ankle deep, and thus I cannot swim. What's this? Night Andres. Within the next few days, several ships will be damaged on the approach to High Isle. We expect wreckage to wash up in Loch Abrain, or along the northeastern shore of High Isle, or in the southeastern shore of Armenos. Capture any survivors from these ships and bring them to me. Muster all reliable recruits and make sure they are in place when the survivors wash ashore. Chase off any salvagers who refuse to assist us. Your new recruits may hesitate to lay hands on shipwreck survivors. Remind them their reward is a place in the Ascendant Order. As Knights of the People, they will never go hungry again. The Ascendant Magus. Well. Interesting. How do I get out? Interesting. How are you back already? Why you respawn so fast? Stop there. Stop there. Don't respawn so fast. Horse, we ride. Are you running on top of your mount? I love when things don't load in properly. Which is basically all the time. It always takes a second. The bear's just hanging out. Just hanging out, standing up, looking around at the countryside of which he surveys. This is nice. This is pretty. Lots of water. Very island. Very moist. Someday I'll get tired of that toy. It's not gonna happen this week. Someday I'll get tired of it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Very island. Very island, much wet. West Bay Way Shrine. Where's this lighthouse? How to get to lighthouse. How to get to there. I can follow basically any road that doesn't take me into the actual town. I should be clear on that. I should clarify. For example, this road. If I follow this road, it will eventually take me there. Wait, what the heck? It's a volcanic vent. I thought it was a dolmen. Like, what's a dolmen doing here? That looks like a lighthouse, I guess. Seems lighthouse-esque. Gonfalon Head Lighthouse. Oh. Are you praying or having a really, really, really bad day? Or both?
Oh, a traveler. I thought those vile knights had returned.
So
Forgive me, I must continue praying for the return of our idol.
So both.
Without it, this tower's light will remain dark.
What happened to the flame?
This lighthouse is special. It's blessed by Kinnereth, the god of winds and sea. No fire serves as a beacon for nearby ships, but the divine light of Kinnereth herself. But without the sacred idol, the light cannot shine. Alas, the idol was stolen.
Who would steal an idol?
Knights in unmarked livery broke in and stole the Kinnereth idol. I watched the scoundrels flee to the west with the sacred edifice.
My God.
Perhaps, dare I ask, would you
Dare.
be willing to recover the idol for the lighthouse so I may restore the beacon?
Tell me about the knights first, for I am a coward.
They may wear the garb of knights, but the ruffians who assaulted me carry themselves like robbers and outlaws. Whoever they are, they're dangerous. Be wary of them, and may the wind guide you.
She answered your question to who stole it. Yeah. I will find the knights. I will
Bless you,
retrieve the
traveler.
idol.
Please understand, to my order,
And we will
this
have a
is more than
concert.
just a lighthouse. This beacon spreads Kinnereth's blessing across both land and sea, but only with the idol in place, so it must be returned.
Okay. I don't need to know anything more about the lighthouse. Retrieve the idol. Where? She told me, but I stopped paying attention. Somewhere this way.
Off we go!
High Isle. Oh, God. High. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Hold on. All right. Hold up. Hold up. I can do this. 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 Teddy, you have been paid for your voice in the past. You have done stage. You have done film. You have voiced things. You can do this. High Isle Idol. I did it. I'm actually kind of amazed that I did it. I was ready to milk that gag for all it was worth, but I got it first try. I had zero confidence that I was going to actually be able to say it without slurring all of it. Hi, I'm here to kill everybody. All my training has led to this moment. My degree in theater has finally paid off. Alright, whatever it is that you've got here, I'm taking it. It's mine now. That is true, by the way. I do have a degree in theater. It is a bachelor's. Knight Stegosaurus, take a band of recruits to the Gonfalon Head Lighthouse and remove the Kinnereth idol. The Lord wants the light extinguished to deny Kinnereth's guidance to certain ships arriving soon. How dare you? I was reading! Do not damage the idol or harm the keeper unless you have no other choice. We don't want the lighthouse to remain dark forever. Just take the idol, find a good hiding place, and await further instructions.
Yes, and it matters.
Next audition tape, just that clip of you saying High Isle Idol. I'm getting better at it. I just said it again. Maybe. Lighthouse idol retrieved. That's the wrong button.
Just tired of walking anyway.
Away. Hello. Ooh. I apologize. That was a tiny little burp that just happened there. I try not to burp on stream, but, you know, fear. It happens. puppy? Or nog. I don't know what an ornog is, but it would hurt me if I stopped.
You return, and with the idol. Place it here, and I shall call forth its light.
Okay. Place idol.
Mother Kinnereth, this traveler has set right the desecration of this holy place. Return to us your blessing, and let your light shine over the land and sea.
I did it. That is bright. You are standing directly in it. That can't be good for your eyes.
I cannot thank you enough. With the idol returned and the light restored, we can ensure the safe passage of many a weary traveler.
It's so bright.
Is there any way a priest of humble means could repay you? A blessing, perhaps?
Did you see anything from up here of 3 ships that didn't make it? Also, can you not stand directly in the light? God damn.
Shortly after the lighthouse was pillaged, I spied 3 ships on the horizon. Then suddenly, the clouds darkened, and a terrible storm began to blow in. I lost sight of the ships after that.
Some sunglasses?
Perhaps they were simply blown off course?
Oh, wait, sunglasses. Hold on. Do I have... I do. Problem solved. Now I'm fine. Is that sort of weather common here?
Amanos is notorious for its storms, but Kinnereth generally blesses High Isle with fair weather. I wonder, the way the storm swept in seemed unnatural.
Nice.
And it happened so soon after Kinnereth's idol was removed.
You think that's why the knights attacked the lighthouse?
The idol has little value outside the lighthouse. Its light does not shine in any other location. My order believes Kinnereth's light blesses High Isle. Why steal the idol unless the knights meant to revoke her protection? A troubling thought indeed.
Indeed. Get your screenshots in now. I'm gorgeous. I would wink, but you can't see shit, so. Okay. Talk to Lady Arabelle. Where is she? Is she back in town? I can't tell because the quest marker just tells me to get out of the lighthouse. Maybe I'll keep these on and continue to just look cool. Oh, she's not even in town. She's like just outside of it. Horse, let's go.
Off we go.
Land on the rock. You whiffed it entirely, horse. Got any one-liners to say? All right, let me do one of my favorites from the cinematic masterpiece, Last Action Hero. Go to Doctor Street. Patience. Got the elbow on my sleeve. What is it doing? Wearing thin. Bingo. It's my favorite one. It's so goddamn stupid.
I heard a rumor that someone braved the lightless oubliette and saved the last Iliad king.
I heard a rumor that someone can't keep their nose out of people's business. And talking to them about it on the street. As if they know them. You don't know me. I have sunglasses on. I'm cool now. I don't have to talk to anybody. Sunglasses have gone to my head. But actually, don't all sunglasses go to somebody's head? I'm not gonna apologize for that joke. I don't have to. I'm wearing sunglasses.
Good. You found my field office. I thought I'd keep an eye on the lock while awaiting your report. My own investigations have turned up little about our missing ships. Tell me, did you uncover anything useful? Did the lighthouse keeper spot them?
First off, what do you think of my sunglasses, Lady DeVoe? Because, I'm feeling mighty suave right now. But you're right, we don't have time for romantic hoodly-hoo. After rogue knights darkened the beacon, the keeper spotted 3 ships before the storm rolled in.
Darken the beacon? The locals revere that light. Who would dare offend Kinnereth in such a way?
An asshole.
Something is indeed wrong here. At least our missing ships reached these waters, but this storm worries me. Tell me more about the rogue knights.
Oh, it's the Ascendant Order. Inn's patrons said they've been robbing people, attacking caravans, basically just being total jerks.
The Ascendant Order? Oh, of course. I thought the rumors about rogue knights troubling folk outside of town had a familiar ring, but I'd hoped we'd seen the last of the Order at Sword's Rest. Tell me, did you learn anything at the Shallows?
The Ascendant Magus recruited salvagers to capture ship, and now I've lost the ability to speak. We got there, I made it, I was able to say High Isle Idle, and whoops, I can't fucking talk anymore. Shipwreck survivors.
It seems the Ascendant Order knew the ships would be wrecked, and they helped make sure by extinguishing the lighthouse beacon. They knew my cargo was coming to High Isle. This means the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild delegates are in danger too.
Your cargo has to do something with the delegates? What?
Ah, you caught that, did you? My missing cargo is more delegates for the conference. Perhaps the most important ones. But
what?
I need you to check on the guild delegates right now. They went to visit a druid named Ravana. Her hut lies to the west.
Your cargo is delegates? Your cargo is people? People are not cargo. That is no. I mean, well, she's just saying cargo so that people, when they look at the ship's manifest, are just like, oh, it's cargo. And they don't realize that it's high-powered political people. So, okay, all right. So it's not that kind of bad. It's just intrigue. Never mind. Tell me about the guild representatives.
Valencia, you know, she created the invitation medallions. As for Guild General Quentin, I only met him when he arrived. Seems to have a good head on his shoulders, but the war has cost him dearly. He lost his wife in a raid.
Why is the Ascendant Order here? Because they're jerks and they want to stop the peace talks. Who is the druid that they went to visit?
Her name is Ravana. She's something of a local apothecary. She uses her skill with herbs and healing to help the folk of High Isle. With the conference delayed, Valencia was curious about druidic magic, so off she went. Quentin decided to tag along.
Yes. People are trying to stop this whole peace talk with murder and destruction and chaos and whatnot. So what's the thing to do? Oh, just wander off into the woods because somebody does something cool with mushrooms. Geniuses, all of you. At least it's nearby. Wait, if there's an apothecary that does cool things with mushrooms, that's why it's High Isle. I understand now. I've discovered the reasons. I've cracked the code. It really is 420. I can't find the hut. I'm lost. Oh, I found it. Oh. Mushrooms give all the knowledge. I knew some people in college who would not tell you that. I knew some people in college who would be able to tell you experience that. No, it does not. Actually, I knew some people in high school that could have told you that.
Greetings, traveler.
Not me, though. I haven't done those.
Is there something I can do for you? Do you need a poultice or perhaps an herbal tea?
I prefer to stick with the alcohol, thanks. I'm looking for Guild Magister Valencia and General Quentin.
Ah, yes. The curious mage and the stern warrior.
Which sad news, I
They
no longer
stopped
have any
by
more alcohol.
When I mentioned that rogue knights had been making the countryside dangerous, they decided to investigate.
You have water, though.
I told them where I'd last seen the knights, and they set out at once.
You gotta have your water with your alcohol so that A, you don't get a hangover, B, you don't get too drunk, and 3, Only if you're strong enough. Again, I know some people in college who would not agree. Or maybe they might, depending on how much stuff they did. They were not necessarily the smartest people. Where did you send them?
A clearing to the southwest. I'll mark the spot on your map. I saw a band of the knights gathering there the last time I went out to gather herbs. They forced me to retreat without them. I warned Valencia and Quentin it might be dangerous.
No. Water is not for the weak. Water makes you even stronger. Even stronger. Trust me. You're someone who enjoys a drink or two. You stick just like, it doesn't even have to be a ton. You stick some water in between those drinks, and guess what? You can have even more. And you'll be like, oh, this is fine. Have some bread in there too. Be like, this is fine. Unless you're like drinking to try to get drunk, in which case, you know, you don't do those and then you're drunk immediately. But I don't find the fun in that. I enjoy the taste, and I am a very expensive date because I have a high tolerance, and then I also drink water in between. So I get like a little bit silly, and that's about it. Water's the best. It's good. It's a good thing. It helps. Keeps you alive. Are druids common on High Isle?
Oh, you'll find druids throughout the Sisters Archipelago. Not too many on the mainland, though. Long ago, we druids left Tamriel and its troubles behind us. But here, our ancient ways survived.
Then you have to pee every 10 minutes. That's true. That is science. Both caffeine... I actually learned recently why that is. So caffeine and alcohol, both of those molecules work in such a way that the cells to your bladder, it actually like it sends a signal to say, hey, you don't need to release everything anymore, and it like shuts off the valve. But caffeine and alcohol are both just close enough to the signals that it sends out saying that it needs to release that it never allows the shutoff signal to go through. And so your bladder is constantly just like, we need to get stuff out of here. And the shutoff command never comes through because it keeps getting blocked by the caffeine and the alcohol. Friends refused that idea and wouldn't get me water. Ah! Those friends do not know. Those friends are leaning toward alcohol poisoning depending on how much they're going through. Irritates your bladder, hence why you have to pee a lot. That's another part of it, yeah. Why did the druids leave the mainland?
Our forebears among the Bretons believed civilization should live alongside nature, not tame it. In the early years of the Direni hegemony, they struggled for the soul of High Rock.
Maybe that's what maybe that's what it means by irritation. Of just like, it shuts off that signal. Like, this is on the molecular level of things. I'm getting into Science Town here. I'm getting into Science Town on urination and alcohol with my cool sunglasses, because that's what you do. That's what science makes you. It makes you fucking cool. What happened?
They lost. Driven into exile, the druids left to seek a place where they could live according to their beliefs. Their wanderings brought them to the Sisters. The followers of the Weird remained behind. They walked a different path than the druids.
Oh, so the Weird aren't druids, so you're different from the I'm confused because I thought the Weird were basically druids. So what exactly is a druid?
We follow the old ways. Some call us priests of Ifre, but that is only part of our truth.
Okay.
We are children of the land, like the Weird.
Like the Weird.
Guides and teachers to those who live in harmony with nature.
Okay.
People were not meant to bow before crowns of metal.
What does that mean? I know what that means. That means I like the druids.
Our people, the Breton people, went astray when they forgot the ways of nature. Stone walls and empty titles separate folk from the true way.
I mean, stone walls are helpful, though.
We help them remember what their ancestors once knew. Some circles see it differently, of course.
I'm okay with the stone walls because sometimes somebody shows up to, like, mess up your shit, and you kind of want stone walls for that. Empty titles, I'm with you on that, though. I'm with you on that. Circles?
Circles are fellowships of like-minded druids. Each interprets Ifre's will differently, but druids of the same circle share common traditions and goals. I belong to the Stone Lore Circle.
Ooh.
We seek to teach others by the example of our work.
Stone lore. I like anything that has lore in it. Other circles going on in the archipelago?
Yes. Travel far enough in the archipelago and you may meet druids of the Eldertide or Firesong circles. Although the Firesong rarely leave their island, and you should be wary of the Eldertide. They do not like city folk or mainlanders.
Is that a whiff? Is that a whiff that has come in? Can you make Krabby Patties in ESO? No, but you can make fishy sticks. Fishy sticks are important. Well, not really, but you can make them as like one of the first things you can make. Welcome in, by the way. How you doing? Been a while. This is just the whiff. What are the weird?
The weird are Breton witches. They follow teachings and practices that share a common ancestry with the druids. Whereas we left the mainland, they remained behind to safeguard the forests of High Rock.
So you're still very similar. So what are the differences?
We have more in common than we have differences. The biggest that you would notice is that the weirds are all female, while we druids accept all genders in our ranks. And we organize in circles of common beliefs, while the weird sisters form covens.
Oh, okay. I understand. Kind of. Where the hell am I going? That way? That way. Horse? We ride. Have you been to High Isle? Have you been so high that you've ended up on an island? The hell? Oh, imps. Don't. Okay, they can't. Good. Sunflowers. Pretty out here. What wants to attack me now? You. Ah,
Over here.
Ascendants.
I could use some
Only
help.
been to Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. I've not been there. I've been broken down in the desert in New Mexico. Literally, all the vans broke down. We were in the middle of the desert. Cast is all freaking out because they see signs watching out for scorpions. So I had a little bit of babysitting to do that evening.
Ah, my friend. How glad I am to see you again. This island is far more dangerous than I expected, especially after what just happened.
What just happened?
Guild General Quentin accompanied me to visit Druid Ravana. When she told us about rogue knights in the area, Quentin was eager to investigate. It was the Ascendant Order.
Holy
They
crap.
overpowered Quentin and knocked me senseless. They captured Quentin.
Supposed to take a right turn, ended up in Lake Titicaca? Well, that happens. What about Hell, Michigan? Ooh. Was Quentin injured?
I don't think so. The Ascendant Order was definitely trying to take us alive.
So wait.
That's the only reason I had the opportunity
If
to
you're
throw
around
up a
Hell,
shroud
Michigan-
spell and avoid being captured myself.
And you give somebody
Did you come out here
directions,
to
you can
find
literally
us?
tell them to go to hell. I missed what you were saying because I was saying that one. Shroud spell, avoid being captured. Did you come out here to find us? Yes, because the order is a targeting conference delegates, but you probably figured that out.
And Ravana told you where to find us. Good. Now, we must rescue Quentin.
Good and nice.
I may have a way to find where the Ascendant Order took him, but we should get to safety first. Meet me back at Druid Ravana's hut.
Okay. So I'm literally just go. All right, bye. Literally just going right back to where we were.
Let's ride.
Run in. Back through the sunflowers. I really like this field. This is pretty. It's nice. I look forward to June when we go to a completely different looking area with the new expansion. Oakland. Big old library.
I understand,
These more Tiny Tim
Valencia.
music. Oh God, please
Do
no.
what you must to find your friend.
I owe you a debt of gratitude
I
for coming to
appreciate
my
Tiny
aid.
Tim. I cannot
Seems
listen to
once
Tiny
again
Tim.
that Lady Arabelle chose well. Now to see
Oh,
if
you're
I
playing
can
this on
find
Xbox.
Guild
Nice.
General Quentin, and by extension, the rogue knights who carried him away.
How can you track Quentin?
Do you recall the invitation medallions I enchanted? Each delegate carries one, so I can trace my own magic to locate Quentin. Now let me see.
So that means
They moved
anyone can track
northeast,
that.
Across the lock. I see an abandoned chapel. Crypts. No question. Quentin is there.
If all the delegates have a medallion, can you use them to find missing ships? Also, if everyone has a medallion and you can track them because it's your magic, can't anyone that can track that kind of magic track down the delegates? Isn't that a little bit of a flaw in our plan?
Lady Arabelle asked me to try as soon as we realized the ships were late. I wasn't able to make a connection with those medallions. Maybe they were too far away, or some other magic interfered with my scrying, but I wasn't able to detect anything.
Well, let's go to the crypts then, right?
No, we need to return to Lady Arabelle and share this information. Then we can mount a rescue for Guild General Quentin. I'll meet you at Lady Arabelle's little pavilion. What she calls her field office, I believe.
I'm okay with this only because I am kind of in love with Lady Arabelle.
Anyway.
It's the only reason I am okay with not just going straight to the crypts. Because I adore this woman. Boop. Boop. I'm okay. This horse being all grumbly because I sent you flying off of a cliff. Are you a grumbly lizard because of that?
That sounds like a Bane chapel, but only one medallion is there. Valencia apprised me of the situation. I believe I know the place where she thinks they're holding Quentin. It must be the crypts below a Bane chapel on the northern shore of the loch. Will you accompany us on this rescue mission, my dear?
To the ends of the earth, lady.
Smashing. This will be like that time I pulled General Gautier out of a Reach stronghold during the border raids of 566. Now that was an adventure. Anyway, it's too bad Valencia couldn't scry the locations of the other missing delegates.
I want to hear this woman's stories. Mind if I ask you about the delegates that were aboard the ships?
I suppose you've earned the truth, and you certainly deserve my complete confidence. The 3 ships carried High King Emmerich, Queen Irene, and Prince Ernskar, son of Yoren the Skald King. I dare say I've misplaced the leaders of Tamriel.
Misplaced is a... That's a choice of a word for that. So the Alliance leaders decided to attend the peace talks themselves.
I warned them of the danger, and we took such elaborate precautions.
Oh God.
Obviously, they weren't enough. If we find Quentin with the Ascendant Order, we may find our missing royals. Let's meet at the chapel north of the loch and see what awaits us.
Oh boy!
We'll rendezvous at a Bane chapel on the north side of the loch. I've already sent an operative ahead to scout the area. Be prepared to defend yourself. The Ascendant Order won't give up Guild General Quentin without a fight.
What if it's a trap? It's absolutely a trap. It's 100% a trap. Chad's a trap.
Whatever the situation, I won't abandon Quentin to his fate. Oh, that's good. Let me write that down. Besides, we have to risk it. Both to save Quentin and to see if we can learn anything about the missing Alliance leaders.
Okay. I don't need you to tell me about the Alliance leaders. I've met most of them. So where am I going? Oh, it's not far. That last moist was basically just for Whiff's benefit, because I don't think Whiff was around to see the moistness. Is it across the bridge? Yes, it's across the bridge. Bird, run it over. Bird did not care. I ran over that bird with a giant lizard, and that bird did not even flinch. How many birds can you say are like that? I mean, I've definitely seen some pigeons that are that bold, but that was a seagull. This is gorgeous. Wait, something purple over here. What's the purple thing? Oh. Something I do not want to deal with. That purple thing is my death, is what that is.
There. It's open. Got any more locks you need picked? How about you, Valesia?
I think not, thank you.
Thanks, Steve Bloom.
Now's not the time, Jakan. Let's see what awaits us down in the crypts.
Haha, you got rejected. Haha, nerd. You gotta get yourself some cool sunglasses like me. Then you have your sunglasses, you have your cool sword, then everybody wants a piece of you. Also, you gotta Carsonize, you gotta be a crab, or at least a lizard man. Sick burn, yeah. Burned him to a crisp.
I
It's
can't
crunchy
pinpoint
now.
the exact location of Quentin's medallion. He could be anywhere in here.
I'll scout ahead. Maybe someone should watch the door in case anyone follows us.
I'll keep watch. Be careful.
Aw, I knew you cared.
Quentin is our priority, but keep your eyes open. Who knows what the Ascendant Order left lying about?
Is Lady Arabelle gonna fight with us? What do you do in a fight? You just take out a knife and start wailing. I love her. I am in love. I love her. She just goes in. I didn't know if she was gonna like start fighting with magic or something. No, she just fucking takes out a sword and goes ham. Now we just need to kill everything along the way. And she's right up in it too. She's just like, get out of the way. Let me do this. Like, she's on top of things. A book. Book club. This deserves reverb. The Ascendant Proclamation. Take heart, peoples of Tamriel. The hour of your salvation is at hand, if you but have the courage to seize it. We are the Ascendant Order, knights of the people, fighting on behalf of the common folk of all lands. Our enemies are those who seek to keep you in bondage, who hoard power and authority in all lands. We bring you the means to rise up against those who rule over you so that you can rule yourselves. You did not ask for the Three Banners War. It is a war started by kings and queens who are not satisfied with the lands they already control. The peaceful people of Tamriel suffer and die for their greed. You are doomed to water noble ambitions with your blood until you stand up and say, this must stop. Dang, I'm actually kind of agreeing with them so far. Only one path to peace and prosperity for all exists. We must overthrow the corrupt governments in all of Tamriel's nations. What harm have the people of High Rock done to the Argonians? What grievance do the Red Guards hold against the Dark Elves? None and none. Why should you fight so that some greedy monarch can subjugate new lands and peoples? Stand with us, the Ascendant Order, and we can put an end to the kings and queens who care not whether you live or die. Join us, and together we can change the world. Death to empires. Dang. That's a good mission statement.
Order propaganda. Don't be taken in. They are not as benevolent as they want you to think. No sign of Quentin yet, though. We should keep going.
Yeah, no, they've been acting as highwaymen, so I know they're not fully on board with the things that they're saying. Teddy looks for the complete chapters of the Lusty Argonian Maid. What are you talking about? I have them saved. I don't need to find them. I have them bookmarked.
Bet they never saw that coming.
I am the lusty Argonian May. Put me in a maid outfit. Fan artists, please. Prisoner manifest. As per the Ascendant Magus's instructions, an accounting of the prisoners currently in our custody: Colleen, captain of the Spearhead; Suzo, captain of Kamal's Bane; Zaji. Zaji's here! Captain of the Perfect Pounce.
It's Zaji.
Our boy. Guild General Quentin, Fighters Guild delegate. Orders: question the captains about what befell their passengers when they wrecked. Oh my god, Zaji has... It's one of his ships. Who else was on the ship? They likely know when Irene, Emmerich, and Irnskar abandoned ship. Oh, so they don't have the royals. The crypt south of the large burial chamber should prove suitable as a temporary prison. Keep the captains alive until we are sure they are of no more use. Zaji's still alive. Execute any other captives. Oh no. If they cannot tell us where the delegates are, they are only security risks. Oh no. The rest of the crew of the Pounce.
The Ascendant Order has the captains of our missing ships. But where are the Alliance leaders?
Where's Zaji? I have to save him. He's my friend.
South crypts, please. We must rescue the captains and hope that Quentin is with them.
Zaji is a good boy.
He is so small and yearns for treasure.
Lady Arabelle.
Colleen, Zaji, Zuzo. Thank the divine.
You know Zaji?
But where are the delegates?
Apologies, my lady. We lost our charges.
Zaji is not all right.
Not to spoil the reunion, but we're about to get company.
Jakan, free the captains. Friend, keep the Ascendant Order at bay. Buy us some time.
Zaji is not alright. Zaji is just crying in a corner. I love Zaji so much. Oh, hi, there's more of you. It's like, why haven't you opened the door yet? Oh, I haven't killed all the things. There we go. I'm gonna loot your friend's corpse while still fighting you. Just for the BM. Get dead.
Stupid thing will... Wait, got it!
Collect Valencia and get the captains to safety, Jakan. We'll find Quentin.
The Knights took Quentin away not long ago. I think they're questioning him now.
Then we must hurry. Come, my
him.
friend.
Look at him just crying in the corner. God, I love Zaji. This is gonna be a great expansion. We have Professor Author Mommy, and we have Zaji. This is great. I love this already. No, you don't notice me. You don't see nothing. You, however... You also saw nothing.
I think I'm getting good at this. Well, I probably shouldn't be proud of that.
It's Quentin. Let's listen and try to figure out what's going on.
Oh, we're listening.
A new age of peace is upon us. An age of free peoples, standing together, not kneeling to distant thrones.
This is not your war, General. What say you?
The war took everything from me.
Oh?
I am with you. How can I help?
The Order is trying to recruit Quentin? We have to put a stop to this.
They just might have, too. Unless he's playing them. Bear? Bear! It's my war cry. Am I going the right way? Oh, come on. I didn't mean to kill the rat. Oh well. Wait. That doesn't even connect.
Each delegate carries a medallion like this one, Magus. It serves as both an invitation and a key.
He's giving up the info.
We may need your access later. Right now, I want you to kill the meddling investigator nipping at our heels.
Lady Arabelle? But she's...
No longer working alone. She's found some capable help. Deal with them.
Oh, Quentin. I guess you've made your choice.
Am I gonna have to kill Quentin now? I'm gonna have to kill Quentin now, aren't I? It's just a pretty straightforward cave. Oh, I see how this is laid out now. It's not that that bit isn't connected, it's that... Like, I thought this wasn't connected at all, but it comes down and it goes underneath. I understand now. I can read a map. Chizu wakarimasu. Hello? Hey.
Here's
So,
your chance, Quentin.
heard about you being a traitor now.
And strike a blow for the people.
I'm sorry, Lady Arabelle, but I have made my choice.
Get back, you fetch!
Oh, she just goes right in.
We can't allow the General to stop us.
Oh. Get out of the way of that. Stop whatever it is that you were trying to do just then. I'm gonna beef up my sword. There. Doing the thing. Bought you with my shield. Or not my shield, but just the butt end of my sword a couple times.
It came to that, but well fought, my friend. Let's speak outside.
I wasn't worried. Were you worried?
I'm not worried about anything. Heil! Oh, it's a volcano. A volcano. So that's not good.
I didn't expect Guild General Quentin to turn on us, and I certainly didn't desire his death. It seems sympathy for the Ascendant Order is more widespread than I knew.
I mean, they're talking a good game.
We must be cautious, particularly with whom we choose to trust going forward.
They're talking a good game. I'm okay with the, you know, not with the royalties. Although, granted, in this game, we've met many of the royals, and they've been pretty cool. Like, Yorun is actually, he wants to help his people more than anything else. Like, the Three Banners War is kind of that's a mess. That's a mess. Like, Yorun is great. Emmerich, I've met with my other characters. He's pretty cool. I don't really know the, what's the elf faction called? Crap. The Elf Queen. I don't really know her as much, so I can't really say much there. But the other two. Some of the others may turn on us?
Do I expect it? No. But that doesn't mean we should let our guard down. This venture wasn't a complete failure, though. We rescued the captains of our missing ships.
We rescued Zaji.
We need to find out what happened at sea and what befell the Alliance leaders.
So where are the captains, anyway?
To Mandrake Manor, my home in Gonfalon Bay. I'll mark it on your map.
I get to go to your house?
Khan Valesia and I have been using my townhouse as a base of operations. I'm confident that it is as safe from the Ascended Order as any other location we might choose.
She's inviting me over, everybody. Why is it called Mandrake Manor?
Oh, the name comes from a book I'm rather fond of. I bought the manor to serve as my home in retirement, and I keep a few mementos of my career there. Meet me there, my dear, and we'll see what our rescued captains have to say about all this.
Ooh, I want to see the mementos. I'll meet you at your house. I'm in, everybody. I'm in. I'm invited to the house. I'm invited to the house. I'm just going to teleport there. So, do I get a tour of the house? Which rooms would you like to show me? Which rooms do we all want to see? Which rooms do we all want to see? I need to stop being so thirsty for this lady. Sometimes a character just comes along, they just like, ooh. Encoding overloaded. I know, OBS. ESO is trying to load. This happens sometimes. Do not fret about the lag. It is only my computer exploding, as ESO is huge. And it is trying to load a lot right now. Encoding is no longer overloaded. Let's see how well things go. Don't panic. Go to Mandrake Manor. Parkour. Where's Mandrake Manor? Oh, it's over there. I should be using horse, but I've already started running. Here she is.
Ah, there you are. Go inside and talk to Captain Colleen. Find out what happened at sea. I need a moment to collect my thoughts.
Okay. I'll find the bathroom myself. You do have a bathroom, right? Let's snoop around the house before we talk to everybody. Ooh, the real Investigator Vale. Exposing the secretive author of the popular Investigator Vale mysteries by Adandora, chronicler at large. The popular mystery novels detailing the cases of Investigator Vale have sold millions of copies. The adventures of the famous Breton detective are as sought after in Windhelm and Skywatch as they are in Daggerfall. However, unlike other authors, the creator of Investigator Vale refuses to share the stage with her amazing heroine. In fact, her identity has remained anonymous and unknown. Until now. This chronicler at large began researching this mystery after hearing the story of a former member of the Ring of Daggers, the intelligence branch of the Daggerfall Covenant. This former member, according to the story, was not only a master spy, but a formidable detective, a consummate warrior, and a daring adventurer. The more I researched this remarkable woman, the more she reminded me of the fictitious Vale. I had to meet this woman, so I began my hunt for Arabelle DeVoe. Arabelle DeVoe was born in Wayrest in Second Era 527. She grew up in a noble household, attending the best schools in High Rock. A rambunctious youth and a rebellious teenager, she ran away from home at the age of 15 to join a mercenary group that helped defend High Rock from the invading horde that stormed out of the Reach. She went on to fight in a number of battles across the continent before finding a place with the Lion Guard. By Second Era 560, she had earned the rank of captain and commanded a squad of the Lion Guard's finest soldiers. That's where she first came to the attention of Emmerich, King of Wayrest and future High King of the Daggerfall Covenant. Now, Arabelle's exploits read like the most outrageous of Vale's stories. She was reported to have dispatched bandit lords, marauding trolls, and enemy forces with style and panache, and rumors indicated she had multiple lovers of all races and genders in a dozen different towns, cities, and ports of call. God damn, I like this woman. Life was her adventure, and she rushed to meet it the way she charged to meet every enemy in battle. Scandalous tales even connect her to High King Emmerich in a romantic fashion, especially during the year she served on his personal guard. Whatever the truth of it, it's obvious that Arabelle impressed Emmerich, and when he forged the Ring of Daggers, she was one of his first recruits. Dang, she's great. When Arabelle turned 50, she decided it was time to start a new chapter in her life. She graciously resigned from the Ring of Daggers and took up the role of a world traveler, finally getting to leisurely visit people and places she used to only get to see as part of her job. Claiming she was now too old to deal with intrigue, spycraft, and rumors of war. Bullshit. Bullshit. Too old, my ass. Arabelle became a lady of leisure, securing suites and spending long and luxurious weeks in one exotic location after another. I caught up with her in the city of the Orcs, Orsinium. Oh my god, we have dialogue. Chronicler. Arabelle DeVoe, it's a pleasure to meet you after all the amazing stories I read. Did you really take down 4 river trolls single-handedly to stop the attacks against the people of Kerbel's Hollow? Actually, it was 6 swamp trolls, but I didn't want to seem like I was bragging in the official report. You've led a remarkable life. Mercenary, adventurer, soldier, spy. Now I understand you have a new passion. Care to tell my readers all about it? My passion is travel and sightseeing, but if your readers want to hear about my adventures as a tour guide... Don't play coy, Lady Arabelle. You know exactly which passion I'm referring to. And it begins with Investigator Vale. Ah, well, I suppose you found me out. I have grown rather fond of those daring stories of crime and drama. And I'm not ashamed to say I love how bawdy the investigator can be. Gets my old blood boiling, if you know what I mean. Come, Lady Arabelle. Admit it, you're the author of the Investigator Vale books. Author? Me? Do these elegant fingers look cramped and strained from holding a quill for hours at a time? Do you see any inkstands on my hands? She wears gloves. But isn't it true that you modeled Vale after your own exploits? That it's a thinly veiled autobiography of your time as a spy for High King Emmerich? What an imagination you have, Chronicler. Are you sure you aren't the author of Vale's amazing adventures? Me? Don't be absurd. I report the news, not create elaborate fictions. If you say so, my dear. But isn't it true that you still dabble in solving mysteries? That you choose places to visit based on what crimes and conspiracies are currently confounding local authorities? Do I? I hadn't noticed. My gods, you practically admitted you played Sheathe the Dagger with High King Emmerich and Investigator Vale in the High Rock Revolt. Sheathe the Dagger? I did no such thing. And besides, Emmerich's dagger would be more accurately be described as a sword. I love her so much. See, you did it again. Write out whatever you feel you must, dear. As for me, I'm late for dinner with Captain Gores of the Orsinium Guard. It's been a long time since I enjoyed the company of a lascivious orc, and I hear she's been having trouble catching museum thief. There you have it, faithful reader. Lady Arabelle confessed to being the author of the Investigator Vale mysteries. I solved a case worthy of the famous detective herself. You didn't solve shit. She didn't admit anything. She could be. But that's not proof. Investigator Vale in the Reach. Oh my god, she's got the books all floating around the house. I'm so glad I decided to go snooping. Investigate the Curse of Mandrake Manor. Oh, she named the house after this. She might actually be the author. There's more of them. And the Haunted Lighthouse. Oh my god, I'm tempted to read all of them. Shadow Fellows. Oh no. Foul play. It's a duck. It's a duck. I love this. Retinue of Shambles. Oh my god. I want to read all of them, but we do not have that kind of time. The Sober Nord. That's fiction. That's pure fiction. Pure fiction right there. Is there another one? There is. A Deadly Toll. How many of these books does she have? She is either the author or the biggest fan. Retinue of Shambles Part 2. Oh my god. This is great. Investigator Vale in Vardenfell. I love it. I love this. I love this so much. Ah, oh, so good. I found the bedroom, by the way. Anyway. I got people to talk to. Oh no, how do I get to them? I'm turned around. Ah, here we are. Yes, here it is. Sorry, everyone. I needed to snoop around the entire house first.
Zaji! Zaji is glad to see you, Walker. But there will be no reunion with the perfect Pounce. She is gone. This time for good. The terrible storm was the end of her. And that is not the worst of it. Zaji has lost Queen Irene and Casca too.
No, not Casca. I love Casca. Casca's probably fine. Casca is probably with the queen and keeping her safe. Tell me what happened.
Zaji must admit he was sleeping in his cabin when the storm hit. He woke up when cold water climbed into bed with him. The next thing Zaji knows, he is being fished out of the sea by strange knights. I'm saved, Zaji thinks. Then they tied me up.
So you were fished out by the Ascendant Order.
The annoying knights, yes. Zaji heard the commander talking. The Lord, they called him. He was angry the Alliance leaders did not wash ashore with Zaji. Zaji did not see the Lord's face, but he spoke like a Breton noble. Zaji could hear it.
What about Queen Irene?
Zaji lost Queen Irene, and first mate Casca too. The wind and the waves must have carried them somewhere else. The Lord and the Magus, the Order's leaders, they swore to comb every beach until they found her. And the others too, Zaji supposes.
Oh, man. Kathleen.
I honestly.
Oh, wait. You will actually move the quest along. Suzo first. You're on.
I thank you for my rescue. I do not think the Ascendant Order had any more use for me. Once they realized I could not tell them what became of Prince Ernscar, they dragged me back to the cell.
What happened at sea?
I remember it like the ripples in my favorite pond. A storm blew up without warning. My ship was driven onto the rocks near Amanos and broke apart. All were cast into the sea. When we reached shore, those rogue knights grabbed us.
What happened to Ernscar?
I did not see what became of him. He might have been trapped in the part of the ship that was swept away. Or maybe the currents carried him to a different part of the shore. Or he might have drowned. I know that many of my crew did.
You're not as fun to talk to as Zaji. Okay, now let's move the quest along.
I honestly didn't think we'd ever leave that cell alive. I owe you a debt of gratitude, friend. We all do. And I owe Dockmaster of Gonfalon Bay payment of a different kind. I visit High Isle often, and I considered Arnauld a friend. Bah.
Can you tell me what happened at sea? How you ended up in a crypt, maybe?
An armored mage and a gang of ruffians were waiting at the shallows. They clubbed down all who made it ashore.
Ooh.
Dockmaster Arnauld showed up, and I thought we were saved. But the mage, a Breton noble by his voice, paid him to walk away and leave.
Oh. I'm gonna have to have words with Arnauld then. What happened before you washed ashore?
We were nearing landfall when a huge storm swept out of nowhere. I looked for the light at Gonfalon Head, but the lighthouse was dark. We were blown off course, crashed upon some rocks. I lost sight of High King Emmerich, but somehow made it to shore.
Do you know where Emmerich and the others are, maybe?
I'm not sure. I didn't see any of the royals when I waded ashore, and I was the last one from my ship to make it to the beach. The tide turned as I swam in, and no one was washed up after me. I'm afraid you won't find the High King at the shallows.
Oh, boy. Okay. The locked room murder. Of course there's a locked room murder. Of course there's a locked room murder. Why wouldn't there be?
Over here, dear. We have much to do.
Yeah, we do. I didn't even mean for that to be an innuendo.
Isn't the Colossus a wondrous sight? Still, gazing upon it does nothing to quell my anxiety. Somehow the Ascendant Order learned not only about our secret peace talks, but that the Alliance leaders were going to attend.
I noticed when she was doing that, the water reflected her arm. Keep an eye out for that in case she gestures again. At least they don't have any of the royals.
And neither do we. We're not even sure they're still alive, but we must hope. Your help has been invaluable thus far, my dear, and you've earned every piece of gold in this pouch. We'll find the Alliance leaders and unmask the Order. We have to.
Okay.
Just as the Colossus watches over Gonfalon Bay, I was supposed to keep the Alliance leaders safe. I failed in that, but at least they aren't in the Ascendant Order's hands. Not yet, anyway. What did Captain Colleen and the others have to say, dear?
Well, the Order's leaders are probably Breton nobles. The delegates didn't wash ashore. And the Dockmaster was paid off to look the other way.
Breton nobles? Yes. We heard that as well when the Ascendant Lord and the Magus were speaking.
Gotta go save the world from a Dargon that wants a boner. Enjoy saving the world
And if the
with.
Alliance leaders
Good
didn't
seeing
end
you.
up
Thanks
in
for
the
stopping by.
shallows, we'll need to look elsewhere. What else, dear?
Captain Colleen saw Dockmaster take gold and turn away.
Well, that's a lead we can investigate. I'd like to have a chat with Dockmaster Arnauld about that and a great many other things. I detest being lied to, and he did it with such conviction. You're still on retainer, dear. Would you care to join me?
Yes.
The Dockmaster's home overlooks the harbor to the west. Jakan and I will meet you there. First Quentin, now this. I hardly know who to trust. Times like these, I take a moment to contemplate the Colossus in the harbor. It helps clear my thoughts.
Tell me about this Colossus.
That's one of the wonders of the archipelago, dear. The locals are very proud of their statue. Even a few of them know the real story behind who it represents. I like it as well. One of the reasons I bought the manor. Such a spectacular view.
Who does it represent? Because I can't see them from here, like, at all.
The Colossus of Gonfalon Bay is Baron Admiral Bendu Olo. Though most on the mainland would know him as the Colovian King of Anvil. He formed the All Flags Navy around 2260 in the First Era to gain vengeance against the Sload for the Thracian Plague.
All Flags Navy?
The largest allied naval force in Tamrielic history. Ships from every nation and province participated, and many of the vessels were built right here on High Isle. The fleet launched from here and rained destruction upon Thras for their treachery.
Okay. What does any of this have to do with any of the stuff that we're doing?
Nothing, my dear, but you asked.
Oh,
Lord Bakara selected High Isle for the peace talks because of that history, though. The All Flags Navy recalls a time when disparate people united in common cause. He hopes to inspire the delegates to do the same.
Nice. Cool. Still can't really see it from here, but okay. Parkour. Double parkour. How far away am I going before I try walking the whole way? It is quite a bit. Horse, I'm gonna need you for this. You're not that much faster than me, but you're like the tiniest bit. Is this the right way? Does this work? Oh, new music for here too. Somebody's singing about Gonfalon Bay. Parsley, sage, and Gonfalon Bay. Whoa. Side quest. Seeking tribute players. Oh, is that card game?
Tales of Tribute.
Wait a minute. You're sending me outside. Why are you sending me outside? Oh, it's just the west area. I get it. Naruhodo. Whemst, where? And why for? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Where's this house? Is it up there? Where am I going? Oh! I was not expecting you here. And you probably weren't expecting to meet God today.
place is a mess.
I imagine the Ascendant Order ruffians loitering outside had something to do with that. Let's look around.
Cool. Nobody acknowledged me. Prepared meal. So he didn't plan.
Someone planning to depart doesn't set a meal on the table.
Ransack belongings.
A few drops of dried blood. A scuffle, but not a murder.
And finally, a letter to the Dockmaster. Dockmaster Arnold, as per our arrangement, here is your payment for your continued assistance and discretion. It is imperative that you direct official attention away from salvage operations on High Isle until we have finished our work at the Shallows. You may find yourself tempted to look deeper into our business or see whether we are willing to pay more for your silence. I must warn you that I strongly dislike renegotiating settled agreements after the fact. Stay away from the lock and content yourself with the handsome sum you have been paid, and all shall profit.
Yes, and the Magus.
The Ascendant Magus did bribe the Dockmaster, just as Captain Colleen said. I think nothing packed, food left on the table, and signs of a recent scuffle. I think it's safe to say Dockmaster Arnaud found that his Ascendant Order friends weren't entirely satisfied with their arrangement. They've obviously spirited him away.
Why would they kidnap him when he's already been bribed? Because he wasn't as good at his job as they thought he could be.
The Dockmaster ignored the wishes of the Ascendant Magus. Captain Colleen saw Arnold collect another payment at the lock. I suspect he got greedy. And once he proved he wouldn't stay bribed, well, he became a liability.
Where do we go from here?
The Ascendant Order's throwing around a lot of coin on High Isle. If we follow the gold, we'll find someone with wealth and local influence behind this. Another clue that a High Isle noble is involved. Perhaps they want to keep the war going.
Why do they want to do that?
Profit, of course.
Oh.
That's what it always comes down to.
Fair. True.
Lord Bacaro should be able to tell us which nobles
Too
stand
real.
to lose if the war ends. Go to Steadfast Manor, northwest of the city. I'll have Jakarn look for the Dockmaster and then meet you there.
Think anybody else is going to turn on us?
Almost certainly.
Nice.
As I said, we must be careful about whom we trust. It
Just
is a
no one.
concern, but it can also work to our advantage. Gold only buys loyalty for so long, and I suspect our adversaries are not as organized as they appear.
Oh? Why for?
We know their opening move didn't go as planned. They were interrogating the captains to try to find the missing alliance leaders. Now they've taken the Dockmaster, who would have been more useful to them where he was. They don't trust each other.
Oh, I love her. Do you think Arnold knows where the alliance leaders are?
I doubt it. If Dockmaster Arnold knew where the alliance leaders were, he would have happily sold that information to the Ascendant Magus in exchange for his freedom. We know he didn't because the Order is still looking for them.
You'd think a group that claims to want to end the war would want the peace talks to proceed. That's what's confused me from the start. But now it's all making sense. All their words, every single one of them.
Lies.
I suspect the Order wants power, not peace.
Yep.
When the throne is vacant, your prospects of becoming emperor suddenly seem a good deal more promising.
Yep.
That sort of prize might tempt a noble with just the right mix of ambition, gold, and imagination.
Yep. And you think Bacaro can point us to the most likely subject?
Lord Bacaro worked diligently to bring the peace talks to High Isle. Not everyone thought that was a good idea. I'm curious as to who opposed him and why. Better yet, he won't voice suspicions without good cause. We can rely on his discretion.
But are we sure that he isn't the one? What if he's the one that's been playing us the whole time? Thinking like a Breton now. What if the man that we've trusted is the one? who has been fucking us. What then? Well, then we kill him. How far am I going? I'm going real far. Why am I walking? Horse.
Off we go.
You'd think I would look at a map more often, especially when I keep getting lost. I ran into a rock. I'm not even going to pretend that I didn't. What's going on here? That's just a hole of fire, just in the ground. That doesn't even seem like a volcano. That's just a hole. More sunflowers. And a fawn brute. What are you? What are you? You're gonna fight me. Just so I can see what you are. What are you? Are you like a minotaur, but a deer? Because that's a lame minotaur. Friggin' Mr. Tumnus over here. Steadfast Manor Way Shrine. Yay. Bird. Tree. You freeze cauldron. Fly away.
Flee to the air. From whence you came.
I found the way shrine. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, but I don't even. Oh no, it's here. I'm really bad at seeing things, apparently. I thought it was that over there, but that's an entirely different building.
I want to help, Lady Arabelle, but I'm concerned for the safety of my retainers.
My associate might be able to help in that regard, Lord Bacaro.
Hello, I'm here to help.
Lady Arabelle asks about the nobility, while 2 of my retainers are missing. The Society of the Steadfast will do whatever is necessary to keep its people safe. She mentioned the Ascendant Order might be involved. Do you think that's possible?
Oh, absolutely. They've been attacking people all over the place.
Yes, I understand that you and Lady Arabelle have tangled with these brigands before. They claim to be knights, but they have no honor. Will you do as Lady Arabelle suggested and look for my retainers?
Okay.
I would consider it a personal favor.
Where were they going?
I sent Grenier and Denise to retrieve a shipment from the Navir docks, but I expected them back ages ago. They were traveling the road to the south. I just pray no evil befell them. The supplies we can lose, but good people are irreplaceable.
You're being a real good guy here, and that either means that you are in fact a real good guy, or you are lying to my face and you are power hungry. This is all an act. And you're sending me off to look for your retainers, and it's a trap. I'll look for them.
Thank you, my friend.
But I don't trust you.
I'll confer with Lady Arabelle while we await your return. I'll tell her everything I know about the nobility of High Isle, if she really thinks that will help. I knew peace would be hard to achieve, but I never expected a war.
I don't trust you. You're too nice. You're too helpful. Where the hell am I going? There. There, that way. Okay. Mender Senna. That's this person's name.
Lost another one.
I saw it and I thought it said Murder Senna, like that was my quest objective, and I was very confused. Like, who is Senna? Why am I killing them? Ooh. Steadfast hammer and saw. Place to make things. Good discovery. Good discovery. Big purple man. Why are there multiple big purple men? Soul Razor. actually. If there's multiple big purple men, and you've only got one little square of side gems, maybe you're not that strong after all.
Hello, I don't like your odds.
I'm either saving some people or I am foiling a trap. I cannot be trapped. What is the one thing that you never, ever, ever put in a trap? Oh. Oh, your retainers are dead. To whoever finds this, ambush, knights in unmarked livery, no house emblems. They were waiting for us. Tried to fight, but there were too many. Denise got away. She ran south, but 2 of those murderers chased after her. The rest looted our wagon. Don't understand. Lord Baccara was sure the road to Castle Navir is safe. Can't hang on much longer till I... No, he wrote it right here. It says... Either you've lost good work, good help, or you've sent your retainers to die. Follow the tracks. That's a track, that's a track, that's a track, that's a track. I'll follow the tracks. There, look, it's your people.
I bet this place is full of interesting history. I should try looking it up later.
I'm trying not to get hit by random things. And trying to actually follow the path. Look at that beach. That's beautiful. My people. Behold. There's so many crabs here. I'm home. Breakwater Cave. I guess I'm going in. We delvin'. I think we'll do this We'll do this delve, finish up this quest, and that'll probably be it for today. Which means we still have some time, because doing a delve is going to take a little bit. More crabs. Oh! They're all here. The whole family. It's like a reunion. Except better. This way. Oh, there's still tracks inside the cave. Oh, so I can keep following the tracks. Oh, nice. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Oh! Vai pire. I'm dead. You're dead. Everything dead. Big turtle. I like turtles. Except when they try to kill me. Trying to kill me is a quick way for me to not entirely like you. What are you sticking your head in the sand? Oh. Because your head is a shovel. Not even really using skills on you. You're just a turtle. No! She died too! Knight Richel. Tomorrow morning, a wagon escorted by 2 Society of the Steadfast retainers will travel to Steadfast Manor from the docks at Castle Navir. Take your knights and set up an ambush along the road. You are to kill the 2 retainers, a man named Grenier and a woman named Denise. They have seen things they should not have seen and must be eliminated. I think it is him. I think it is the guy. I think it's him, and he sent his own workers to die because they saw something that they shouldn't. That's what I think is happening. Have I already figured out all of the intrigue already? Have I ruined the mystery story in, like, less than 3 hours? Confiscate the wagon's load for use by the Order. Any other spoils are yours to keep, but remember, retainers are your mission, not the supplies. Oh. There are several good spots to conceal your knights between Castle Navir and Steadfast Manor. I'm sure you will pick a suitable site.
You send him in.
Well, a Bacaro. What did they see? What did they see, Bacaro? If that is your real name. Were they cleaning the drawers in your bedroom and found paperwork that you didn't want them to see? Find a certain note, a certain order, perhaps, given to the Ascendant Order? That's what I think happened. I don't have proof yet. That's where my suspicions lie.
Can we speak for a moment?
No, we can't. I'm sorry, I'm doing main quest stuff. You are a side quest man. I will ignore you for now. Alright. Your people are dead. How are you going to react to this?
You return alone. I take it the news is not good. Grenier and Denise were not just retainers. They were friends. The Steadfast shall miss them, and so shall I. Please, tell me what happened.
You seem relatively calm for just hearing that 2 of your friends are dead. Almost a little too calm. I'm gonna Columbo this man. I'm gonna Columbo you. Give you the all. One more thing. My wife, she loves this movie. What's it called? It's the movie where the guy was the evil person all along, and he sent his own friends to die because they saw things that they shouldn't have. Do you know the name of that movie? Nah, why would you know any story like that? Your retainers were killed. I found these orders from the Zenimax.
Grenier and Denise were helping arrange a banquet at Castle Navir. Then they were to collect the supplies and return here. What could they have seen that would cost them their lives? The banquet is just to welcome our royal guests to the island.
Grenier wrote this note before he died. He tried to fight back.
The Ascendant Order. Plundering Steadfast supplies and killing our retainers. Damn. It was brave of Grenier to try to fight back, but foolish. The supplies weren't worth their lives.
This is just making me even more suspicious of you. Did you miss the part where they were the targets, not the supplies? Did you forget that part? Are you trying to, like, convince me that they were after the supplies? Because they were after your people. Because they saw something. What could they have seen at that manor? Oh, I don't know. Maybe they saw something at your manor. Your place. Where you are. You. Maybe it's you. We suspect a wealthy noble, like you, might be funding the Ascendant Order.
So Lady Arabelle informed me. I hesitate to accuse anyone, but perhaps you should join me at Castle Navir. All the nobles of High Isle will be there, and if my retainers did see something at the castle, perhaps you can determine what that was.
All right, I'll meet you there.
Duchess Elea of House Dufort is hosting the banquet. She's decided to go ahead and throw the party, even though our guests of honor are still missing. Go to Castle Navir's courtyard. Introduce yourself when you arrive. Be discreet, please.
Why hold the banquet when the royals are still lost at sea?
Duchess Elea wants to project confidence, especially in light of the current situation. Rumors travel swiftly in the archipelago. The people need to believe we have things under control. I expected to pay a ransom and have the delegates back by now.
You're underestimating everything that's happening around you, probably because you're the one that's doing the thing. I don't trust you at all. Lady Arabelle mentioned that some of the nobles opposed the peace talks. Tell me more about that.
Ridiculous. No one opposes peace. It's just that some of the nobles questioned if this were the right time and place. The Duchess Elea, for example, didn't want to bring the mainland's troubles to High Isle. Not without hope our efforts would bear fruit.
Are you gonna try to make me think that it's her when it's really you all along? I'm really like falling in more and more on him being the guy. I still don't have any concrete proof, but the things that he's saying is just like, this is sus. You're sus. Sussing you. Anyone else feel that way?
Count Leonard of House Mornard enjoys brisk profits by supplying all sides in the war. He doesn't want that to end too abruptly, especially not in a way that makes Elea and House Dufort look good. He detests that she decided to host the talks.
Okay, it could be that guy, or it could be you. Sounds like House Dufort and House Mornard are rivals.
Rivals and partners. House Mornard built its wealth on trade. They rely on House Dufort ships to carry their goods. But the two families have long vied with each other for primacy. The Mornards resent the fact that the Duforts rule High Isle.
Okay, all right. Tell me more about your society. I didn't ask you before, but now maybe I should know.
My family has always believed that wealth is meant to foster good works. When the three alliances went to war, I made the decision to do whatever I could to help common folk caught in their violent wake. So I started the Society of the Steadfast.
To help them overthrow their oppressors, maybe. What does the society do?
We're not a religious organization per se, but we do take inspiration from the teachings of Standar. We establish healing centers and other works to show compassion and mercy to those touched by this terrible war. Soldiers and commoners both.
You have some horrible skeleton in your closet. Even if you're not the big bad guy, there is something terrible about you that you're keeping secret because you're way too nice. Not even nice. Nice isn't the right word. You're way too, what's the word? It's like making yourself look all good and everything. Like, I give all my money to charity and I help out everyone in every way that I possibly can. And I also murder orphans on the side. And you do that here on High Isle.
We're a small society that mostly works near the battlefields of Cyrodiil. I did turn a portion of my estate on High Isle into a healing center. We bring the badly wounded here to recuperate. The peace talks naturally grew out of our other efforts.
Lady Duval, do you have anything to add to this before we wrap things up and go to the castle next time?
It's a shame the Ascendant Order got to Lord Baccaro's retainers before you could. What could they have seen that warranted their deaths? Perhaps we'll learn more at Castle Navir, although I'm certainly not in the mood for a party.
Well, several nobles will be in attendance. We can grill them all.
And our missing guests of honor will no doubt be the main topic of discussion. This is a chance to listen, as well as ask questions. Make sure you speak to Elea Dufort, Demar Dufort, and John Menard. They'll be the most important nobles present.
Okay. And do you suspect any of them?
Until we know more, I suspect everybody.
Good.
But if any of the nobles are funding the Ascendant Order, I think it likely that it's one of the grand families of High Isle. That means House Dufort or House Menard. Either way, we'll know more soon.
Or this place, and using those two as a very convenient cover. Who are these people anyway?
Alea is the Duchess of House Duford and nominal ruler of High Isle. Damard is her brother and a count. John Menard is the highest-ranking noble of House Menard, currently on High Isle. He's Count Leonard's cousin, representing house interests here.
Okay. Good to know. Books. Yay. Rapport increase. So, I think that's a good spot to wrap things up for today. Where is this castle? That doesn't tell me anything. We'll do that next time. Next time, we will go to the castle. We will grill some nobles. We will try to figure things out. Until then, look how gorgeous I am. Look at this. Look at this hunk of reptile. No wonder everybody loves him. That's where we're going to wrap up for now. We'll pick up this more next week. This has been a wonderful island adventure so far, full of intrigue and, just moistness everywhere. Thank you all for coming in. Hamez, thank you for showing up. Thank you with everybody else. Thank you for being here. I love you all. If you're new and you're watching this and you've enjoyed, whether you be lurking or if you're watching this far off in the future, go ahead, click the subscribe button. Click buttons down below. Click anything. Just click it, like not the report button, but anything else. Even the dislike drives engagements. I don't care. Just do things. Leave a comment. I like when people leave comments. It's fun. I get to click the heart button. What else we got? We got things going on later in the week. And by later in the week, I mean tomorrow, because Saturday is my last day of streaming during the week. Wow, look at that. Oh my God, it's just so moist. Moist Week continues tomorrow with the double feature. We'll be doing Dredge in the afternoon, which is some Eldritch fishing, which I am extremely excited about. I haven't even watched any streams of it because I want to go in completely blind. And then we'll be doing Gloomhaven in the evening with Liz, because there's some island missions there that we can do. So we will continue to be moist even into the evening. I hope you'll join me for it. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope to see you in more streams. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to go get some rest, do some stuff. Is there anyone that I can, like, manually send you to? I can't do redirects on YouTube yet, but I might be able to do, like, throw a link in chat. Let's see. I could throw a link in chat and be like, hey, go to this place. It's not even going to count as, like, a raid. Just, like, go there because that's where I'm going to go. Is there anywhere that I'm going to go? Where am I going to go? Where am I going to go? Who's on YouTube? Who's on Twitch? Who's live? Who's doing things? Who do I want to send you to? I don't even know where I'm going yet. So you know what? We'll save it because I have no idea where I'm going. Dang. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to go. Figure it out. Figure it out. There's options, but there's too many, and I can't choose. So, I'm not going to link you up. I'll do that another time. I want to get more into the habit of, like, throwing you somewhere, but most of the places that I know I could are not live. So, c'est la vie. We'll do that later on. Enjoy your evening. I'll see you tomorrow for some more moist gaming. Yes. Maybe I'll check that out. Thank you. Enjoy your night. Bye, everybody. Bye.